syndicate has waited long enough. Stanley Hayes must die.
Stanley Hayes?
Yes. You will find him before tomorrow night.
But
When you find him, you will kill him.
But that isn't much time.
If Stanley Hayes is not dead by midnight tomorrow, you will be.
Presenting The Whisperer, starring Carlton Young. The Whisperer, a brilliant man who, losing his voice in an accident which crushed his vocal cords, worked his way deep within the crime syndicate to help destroy it from within. To the underworld, his familiar rattling hiss is the voice of authority, to be obeyed without question. Then, a miracle of surgery performed by Dr. Benjamin Lee restored his natural voice, enabling him to resume his real identity. Now, as Philip Gault, aggressive young attorney, he skirts the thin edges of death, living his dual role. For as the Whisperer, he sets in motion the forces of the syndicate in Central City. Then, as Philip Gault, uses his knowledge to fight the organized network of crime which seeks to control the fate of millions in cities and towns across the nation. The only person besides Dr. Lee who knows the real identity of the Whisperer is the doctor's nurse, Ellen Norris. Now in Philip Gault's oak-paneled office, she listens as, in his Whisperer's voice, he reports to the syndicate.
Circle 1798.
Instructions passed on to Rogers.
Stay on top of this, Central City. This is Rogers' first job for the syndicate and may require supervision.
Where can I contact Rogers?
Find Stanley Hayes and keep him under observation. If Hayes is alive at noon tomorrow, report back and we will give you full particulars on Rogers.
Oh, Phil, that horrible voice.
It was the only voice I had until Dr. Lee operated on my vocal cords.
I know it, but I hate the sound of it. I hate the terrible things you set in motion each time you use it.
We've been over all that, Ellen. I'm only the voice of the syndicate. I pass along their instructions to their killers, and if I didn't, someone else would. And we wouldn't know what they were planning.
And you couldn't risk your life to stop them. I know all this, Phil. I know you're actually fighting them from the inside, but I still don't like it. Well, who is this Stanley Hayes, and why does he have to die?
I don't know. I've never heard of Stanley Hayes.
Well, then who's Rogers?
They never tell me that. The less any member of the syndicate knows about the other, the less chance the law enforcement agencies have of getting the evidence necessary to smash the syndicate.
An imported killer slips into tow. You tell him who to kill and then risk your life to stop the murder.
This is the first time I've ever told a trigger man that he'd be taken care of if he failed in his mission. I wonder what it's all about.
Well, let's start with the victim, Stanley Hayes. He can't be very well known in Central City, but he's probably in the city directory or the phone book. You take the phone book.
Right.
I'll look in the directory. How do you spell it?
I don't know whether it's with an E or not.
I'm looking under Hays.
You started from the back of the book.
I always do.
Oh, I'm more methodical. I'm in the Hayes with an E,
It isn't under Hayes without an E.
nor under Hayes with an E.
Let's try the reverse order now.
Okay. Have you seen the name in the papers lately?
Not that I can remember.
Well, in the phone book, it isn't under Hayes without an E.
I'm getting thick-tongued on this with an E, without an E business. But it isn't in the directory.
Well, let's go down and check with Lieutenant Denvers. Maybe he can help.
He'll be suspicious of any questions you ask. I think he sometimes thinks that you're connected with the syndicate.
Well, I've got to keep him away from that suspicion, Ellen. Because the day he can prove anything on me, I'll lose my freedom. And I'm just old-fashioned enough to cherish that heritage of my American forefathers. Good morning, Sergeant Potts.
Huh? Oh, hi, Mr. Gault, Miss Norris.
What happened to the good Lieutenant Denvers?
Somebody did something and he's chasing him. Be back Wednesday. What can I do for you?
I have a legal matter to take up with a man named Stanley Hayes.
Hayes. Hayes? How do you spell it?
Without an E.
Well, make up your mind.
The spelling isn't important.
All right, try the city directory.
I did. From Aardvark to Zoiks.
Got a phone book?
From Aronson to...
Wait a minute. What happened to Aardvark?
Drop for non-payment of his telephone bill.
I'll play Santa Claus for you. I like to find a lawyer that doesn't know more than us poor dumb cops.
Water levels are falling. Use less water. Hello?
What?
City Water Department. That's our new slogan. Water levels are
Never
falling.
mind. Sergeant Potts, Police Department, homicide.
Police Department is Nyan.
I know that. I'm in the police department. I want some information.
Information is 3 fire.
Listen,
fire.
Einstein, I want to know if you have a subscriber by the name of Stanley Hayes.
How do you spell it?
How do I know? Wait a minute. How do you spell it?
Try it both ways.
Try it both ways.
Try it both ways.
I'll try it both ways. I have a Stanley R. Hayes, H as in honey, A as in aardvark, Y as in Y, and S as in
S. What's the address?
126 3rd Avenue South.
Gotcha.
There is also a meter for Stanley T. Hayes, H as in haberdashery, A as in anaphagistine, Y as in ebratherial, E as in endomorphizical, and S as in Sam.
What's his address?
Sam,
No, Hayes.
247 Bell Fountain Road.
Thanks. Wait. I never heard of endomorphizical.
You haven't?
No.
Well, neither have I, but there should be such a word. Remember, our water supply is getting shorter. Don't use more water than you order.
Oh. Here, take these addresses and get out of here. I'm a candidate for the booby hatch. Don't use more water than you order.
Mr. Hayes at 126 3rd Avenue South lives in a pretty ratty part of town.
You don't live down here. You crawl out of the woodwork.
If I were painting a mural of this section, I'd have a slit throw rampant upon a field of bloody blackjacks.
Looks like a reject from Dante's Inferno.
Yeah,
I want to talk to you.
I ain't say nothing till I see my lawyer.
Mr. Galt is a lawyer.
Oh, what did you say your name was?
Galt.
Any relation to Gatlin Gun Galt, the pride of Portland?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's too bad. Great little scrapper, great. Never won a fight.
Mr. Hayes, we've made a mistake. I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't happen to be a fight manager?
I'm afraid not.
We better be going.
We could make a fortune. You line him up and I'll knock him down. There's millions in it. What do you say?
I'm not a manager, but take this 20 and plunk it down at the diner. We'll need food to keep in condition.
Yeah, will at that. Thanks, mister. What did you say your name was?
Galt.
Thanks again. Sure wish you was manager.
Oh, how horrible.
Fight game has big rewards for a few.
Poor hopeless old darling. Lost in a world of shadows.
Yes. I don't believe the syndicate is interested in that, Mr. Hayes. Now, let's try the one who lives on Bell Fountain Road. If this isn't our Mr. Hayes, we are fresh out of Leeds.
Well, there's one consolation. If we can't find him, neither can Rogers.
I hope so.
Yes?
My name is Galt. I'm a lawyer, and I'm trying to find a Mr. Stanley Hayes.
Well, Uncle's name is Stanley Hayes.
May I speak with him?
Well, Uncle isn't here. He left on his vacation.
Oh. I wonder if perhaps you might be able to help me.
Well, I'll be glad to try.
This is Miss Norris. Mr.
My name is Stanley, named after Uncle.
How do you do?
Won't you come in?
Thank you. When did your uncle leave?
Oh, yesterday.
Can I contact him?
I'm afraid not. Uncle never makes plans. Uncle drives until he decides to stop.
That's the kind of vacation I've always wanted.
Isn't that an indefinite way to go?
Uncle is indefinite about everything. I've lived here 6 months, and I know nothing about him. How he was able to retire, whether he's on a small pension, has investments, or annuities.
Then why would someone want to kill him?
Kill him? Oh, Uncle hasn't an enemy in the world.
This is very confusing.
Well, if you leave your card, I'll have Uncle contact you.
Thank you. Here's the card.
Oh, Phil, look at those beautiful fish.
I beg your pardon. Oh, those mounted on the wall.
I see several beauties. That one must weigh 8 pounds.
8 pounds, 11 ounces. It's Uncle's pride and joy. Every summer he goes to the coast and fishes as far down as time allows.
I envy him.
So do I. Thank you for your hospitality.
Well, I wish it could be more.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Well, we know that Uncle likes to fish. Uncle likes to disappear each summer, and Uncle is therefore safe from the syndicate.
And nephew is either no fisherman or a liar, or both.
I don't follow you.
If Uncle has gone to fish, then he's not on the coast. For those fish mounted on the wall were freshwater trout.
Lake Okeechobee.
Right. It's the only lake within 100 miles where you catch fish like those.
I could do with an outing.
I'm going to call Lake Opachookie and see if Mr. Stanley Hayes is up there. Then I'll call the syndicate and see if we have the right Stanley Hayes.
Circle 1798.
Central City.
Go ahead, Central City.
Unable to locate Stanley Hayes. Where does he live?
His address was purposely omitted from your instructions.
Without this information, I cannot check on Rogers.
Hayes resides at 247 Bellefontaine Road.
Is he the right Mr. Hayes?
Yes.
Is he at Opachookie?
The operator there didn't know. Hayes lives on an island in the middle of the lake.
I get my outing?
Yes, if we hurry, we can make it by sundown.
The lake is larger than I imagined.
20 miles across. Hayes' cabin on the island out there is 10 miles from shore.
What are you doing?
I'm putting more gas in the outboard.
You know how to run this contraption.
By the time I reach the island, I'll be an expert. Now, you ready?
If I lived on that island, I'd hire the Queen Mary to go back and forth. It's going to be dark before we get there.
I know it, but I'll navigate by celestial bodies.
Just keep ours dry.
Now, I put the knot here, wind the rope around this gadget, so, and pull.
Do something!
Don't worry about a thing.
Phil, honestly, have you ever driven one of these before?
Honestly?
Yes.
No.
Oh. Phil, I can't tell in the dark, but aren't we awfully close to the island?
Yes.
Then do something.
I don't know what to do.
Put on the brakes.
There should be a switch.
In a minute, you won't have to worry about it.
Where did I put those instructions?
Never mind.
Careful, hang on. Hang on.
Hello there. Anyone interested?
Ellen.
Oh.
Ellen, you all right?
Where are you?
Shine your flashlight to your left.
Coming?
Well, what happened?
Gar Wood here forgot to read the 14th lesson.
Well, you certainly made a mess of that outboard. Hey, don't seem to have hurt the boat, though. Here, little lady, I'll give you a hand.
Thanks.
There we are. Now, what was your hurry?
We're looking for a man named Stanley Hayes.
You could have come a lot slower, and I'd still be here.
You're Stanley Hayes?
That I am.
Good.
Well, now, let's go up to my cabin, and you can tell me what this is all about. Here we are.
Oh, beautiful.
Thank you. I've just made some lemonade. Would you care for a glass?
Bet it's just like Mother used to make.
Yes, exactly. Except that I add one ingredient that she frowned upon. There you are, Miss Norris. And Mr. Gall.
Thank you.
Now, tell me, what brings you to my island?
Well, as a lawyer, I recently obtained information which leads me to believe your life is in danger.
What? Well, who would want to kill me?
I hoped you could answer that.
Well, I haven't the faintest notion.
We talked with your nephew.
Oh, Stanley Rogers? He's a fine boy. A little wild, but still a fine boy.
Didn't he know you were up here?
Oh, yes, of course, but it was supposed to be a secret. You see, I can't stand people who don't know the difference between a royal coachman and a gray hackle.
Then that's why he gave us that song and dance about not knowing where you were.
Oh, certainly, on my orders.
Mr. Hayes, if something happened to you, who would benefit?
Everything I have goes to Stanley.
May I ask, is it a large estate?
51% of the National Traction and Streetcar Company. You see, I am a retiring person. I seek anonymity.
You've certainly succeeded. That makes you one of the wealthiest men in the state.
Tell me, do you suspect my nephew of planning to kill me?
No.
Well, who then?
Has a network of organized crime tried to gain control of your company?
Well, not to my knowledge. If they were, I'd know it. Does this help you?
Frankly, no.
Well, now it's my turn.
Of course.
What did you intend to do when you got here?
I hope to stay near you and help prevent your murder.
Oh, well, I appreciate your interest. But, under the circumstances, I think, you'd better return to the mainland. Now, I'm not going to shoot.
I'm just not taking any chances.
You don't think I'd warn you if I were here to kill you?
This whole thing sounds suspicious to me. Now put your hands up, Mr. Goldwallet. Uh-huh. You do carry a gun.
I have a permit.
It would still kill a man. Now, tomorrow, when they bring my cabin cruiser back from the mainland, I'll leave the gun at the store. I'll take this flashlight and walk ahead of me to your boat.
Mr. Hayes, promise me you'll be doubly careful of everyone until after tomorrow midnight.
Don't worry about me, Mr. Goldwallet.
Oops, here's the boat.
I still don't see how we can row 10 miles at night.
That won't be necessary.
Why not?
Phil, flash your light over here.
Oh, no.
Yes. Someone stove a hole in it as big as a wash tub.
Mr. Gold, turn out the flashlight.
Why?
Mr. Hayes has just realized that his murderer is somewhere on this island.
You are listening to The Whisperer, the story of Philip Galt, who skirts the thin edges of death, living his dual role. Philip Galt, known to the underworld as the Whisperer, a voice to be obeyed without question, has given orders to Rogers, one of the syndicate's killers, to eliminate Stanley Hayes. Now, in his real identity as Philip Galt, attorney at law, he and Ellen Norris are attempting to save the life of Stanley Hayes, the man marked for death. Having located Hayes on his private island, they return to their boat only to find it wrecked and the killer lurking somewhere in the darkness.
My apologies, Mr. Gold.
Accepted, Mr. Hayes.
I hope you are not outmaneuvered. Because if I'm killed, that will leave you two marooned as the logical suspects. That would be rather difficult to explain.
Well, let's work our way back toward the cabin.
Yes. In the morning, you can use my canoe to get to the mainland.
Phil,
Where?
to your right.
No, it's only a stump. Mr. Galt, here's your gun.
Thanks. I hope we will. Whoop.
Phil.
Did you see him?
No, but at least he's leaving the vicinity. And we'll barricade the cabin and take turns at guard.
Yes. Is this man a professional killer?
I would guess that he is.
Then sometime tonight he'll make another attempt to earn his pay. Galt. Galt.
Yes.
It's 2:00.
I'll take over.
I'm not sleepy. Let me.
We'll manage. On my coat, Ellen.
Not yet. But it is getting colder.
Hayes. Hayes.
What?
It's 3:00.
I guess I must have dozed off. Have you heard anything?
Not a thing.
Phil, does that offer of your coat still stand?
Certainly does.
Yes, it gets mighty chilly up here, even in the summer. Galt.
Yes?
Do you hear that?
Motorboat.
Yes. He's given up for now.
Dawn's beginning to break.
Wants to get away before daylight.
He's afraid we'll recognize him.
Last night you said something about a canoe.
Yes, I keep it for emergencies.
Will it take the three of us to the mainland?
No, only two. However, you and Miss Norris may use it.
And leave you here alone?
Miss Norris, I own this island. I can travel its length and breadth, and no one will see me unless I want them to.
And we'll leave right after breakfast and be back by late afternoon.
All right, Miss Norris, you can step into the canoe now. Now, careful.
Somebody steady this tipping monster.
Now, sit down gently, Ellen. Never stand up in a canoe.
As I rolled up this fish net, it'll serve as a cushion for you.
Thanks.
There you are, comfy.
Ask me 10 miles later.
In 10 miles, I'll be too weak to ask you.
Ready?
Ready.
All right. Happy landings.
Well, that's an understatement.
We'll see you this afternoon.
Correction. I'll be hidden so you won't see me.
Phil, tell me something.
No. 10 miles to paddle, so I'm going to save my breath.
Good. You save yours, and I'll hold mine. It only took 2 hours. I'm proud.
Yeah, I'm pooped.
At last. Well, I've had softer cushions than this fishnet. Give me a hand. My legs are full of needles.
Sure. Here. While I'm phoning the syndicate, you see if you can hire a motorboat or an outboard for the return trip. That'll restore your circulation.
What will you tell the syndicate?
Stanley Hayes is still alive.
And then they'll tell you who Rogers is and where to locate him.
Yes. When we know that, we'll figure out some way to keep him away from Hayes.
Circle 1798.
Stanley Hayes is still alive.
I see.
Who is Rogers?
Rogers is Stanley Hayes' nephew. He gave worthless checks to cover $60,000 worth of gambling debts. Upon the death of his uncle, these checks will be redeemed with interest.
Bill!
Did you rent a motorboat?
I tried everywhere.
And if we can't rent one, neither can nephew.
What has nephew to do with it?
Nephew is Rogers.
Oh, no.
I'll tell you all about it later. Now, come on. We better get a head start. Then he'll lead it all. I can paddle as fast as he can. We can't let him get to that island. If he does, his uncle will come out of hiding, and there'll be a murder.
Here's the dock.
Yes, right. Now, you get in, Ellen. There's no time to lose.
There's a motorboat putting out from the mainland.
Probably a private party.
You don't suppose it's Rogers?
Let's not think about it.
Well, he'd have no reason to suspect we know he's Rogers.
Why not? We tell him Central City. We think his uncle is to be murdered. Last night when we shot from ambush, he must have heard and recognized our voices. He's his uncle's heir. Everything points
The
to
skipper's
him.
waving at us.
I can't recognize him.
I'll wave back. Maybe he'll stop. Could we put the canoe on deck?
Easily. That cruiser must be all of 50 feet.
Over here! Help!
Yes, but now I see him. We'll try to bluff our way out.
And if we don't?
Hello there.
Make it good.
Going my way?
I never pick up hitchhikers unless they're standing.
I'm afraid you just lost a customer.
I'll bring us alongside. You give Ellen a lift.
Glad to have you. Did you get to see Uncle? Just a little closer.
We spent the night on the island.
No, give me your hand. That's it.
Oh, got my feet wet.
There. Golf?
I can manage.
Where'd you get this beautiful boat?
Oh, it belongs to Uncle. It was on the mainland for repairs.
Now, give me a hand and we'll hoist the canoe aboard.
Oh, just forget the canoe.
Forget it. Huh, I'll dream of it for months.
Well, hardly.
And why not? They're my dreams, and I can do what I want with them.
Oh, now, let's stop this sparring. I don't know how you two learned about all this, and until now it didn't matter. If I hadn't missed last night, Uncle would be dead. And you two would have been found on the island with the body. But when you saw me just now in the lake, that makes you witnesses to the fact that I went to the island. And I can't afford that. It would wreck my elaborate alibi.
So, you let the canoe drift. We float to shore in a few days. The story gets out that Stanley Hayes was murdered by a man and a woman who later drowned while trying to cross to the mainland in a canoe.
Right.
And we'll just stand still while you're doing all this?
That isn't a pencil pointing at you through this jacket pocket.
You're bluffing.
Let's take a vote, shall we? Golf?
Bluffing.
Then I'll waste a shot to prove it. I have plenty more.
You've also set your pocket on fire.
And you have tried an old wheeze.
Well, then stand there and let it burn you.
Hey, it is on fire.
Try hitting him with this life jacket. And if that doesn't work, this will.
Why doesn't he come up?
Come on to the pilot house. He'll swim under the boat and try to sneak aboard on the other side.
What are you going to do?
I'm no outboard motor man, but I do know about cabin cruisers. I'll open the throttle and we'll cruise out a few yards. When he comes up, we'll let him come aboard or we'll follow him while he swims 5 miles. Now, hang on.
Phil! Don't cut the motor. It's a trick.
That was a man in agony.
No, Phil. He'll get us back here and he'll come up somewhere else.
Ellen, don't look.
Phil, I'm a nurse and... Oh,
Swam the wrong way. When we started the motors.
the propeller.
Yes. The syndicate will never collect its debt from Stanley Rogers.
But society did.
Yes, Ellen. Another tool of the syndicate has been destroyed. Let's hope it won't be the last.
Mr. Galt, will you tell me why this had to happen?
Because that octopus known as the syndicate wanted to control your multi-million-dollar traction business. They courted your nephew's acquaintance and got him in with a fast crowd.
When he wrote worthless checks, they threatened him with court action unless he...
That's right. He had his choice of killing you or being killed. Had he been successful, they would have held the threat of murder over him until he signed away his shares of the company. I'm terribly sorry this had to happen.
It didn't have to happen. If he'd only told me...
Phil, we must go.
Yes.
Take the cruiser and leave it at the mainland. If you don't mind, I won't walk down to the landing with you.
We understand, Mr. Hayes. Good night.
Good night. Oh, Mr. Galt, how do you know so much about this?
Well, a lawyer has his own sources of information, and you realize I must protect them.
Yes, of course. Keep on fighting, Mr. Galt. I wish more of us could join you.
Good night.
Well, thank heavens we don't have to go home by canoe. Still, I'll never get in one again as long as I live.
Never make definite statements, Ellen.
I mean it. I wouldn't get in a canoe again to save my life.
Definite statements are easy to make, but difficult to keep. Oh, here's the landing.
But where's the cruiser?
What? It isn't here.
But it has to be.
Look out there on the moon path.
Oh, no. It's the cruiser.
I'm afraid I didn't tie it very tight.
You didn't tie it, period.
Well, it's still away.
Not the canoe.
Moonlight night?
But I said I'd never...
Water and moonlight?
Oh, well, lead the way.
The Whisperer.
Circle 1798.
Central City reporting. Rogers was killed in boating accident.
We will tear up his checks. For further instructions, call Birmingham at midnight.
Birmingham at midnight.
The Whisperer is based upon stories and characters created by Stetson Humphrey. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Carlton Young is starred as the Whisperer. Betty Moran is Ellen. Others in the cast were Jerry Hausner, Julius Kraulbein, Peter Leeds, and Betty Lou Gerson. The Whisperer was written, produced, and directed by Bill Karn. Original music by Johnny Duffy. This is Don Rickles inviting you to listen next week to another exciting adventure with...
The Whisperer.
It's the Silver Jubilee on NBC.
The Whisperer. The Whisperer. The Whisperer. The Whisperer.
Hello?
Neely.
Yeah.
Charles Denvers, Lieutenant of Homicide of Central City Police Department, will leave his office at 6 p.m.
Lieutenant Denvers of Homicide, 6 p.m. Check. What are my instructions?
You will shoot to kill.
Presenting The Whisperer, starring Carlton Young. The Whisperer, a brilliant man who, losing his voice in an accident which crushed his vocal cords, worked his way deep within the crime syndicate to help destroy it from within. To the underworld, his familiar rattling hiss is the voice of authority, to be obeyed without question. Then a miracle of surgery performed by Dr. Benjamin Lee restored his natural voice, enabling him to resume his real identity. Now, as Philip Galt, aggressive young attorney, he skirts the thin edge of death, living his dual role. For as the Whisperer, he sets in motion the forces of the syndicate in Central City. Then, as Philip Galt, uses his knowledge to fight the organized network of crime which seeks to control the fate of millions in cities and towns across the nation. Now, in the apartment of Ellen Norris, the only one besides Dr. Lee, her employer, who knows that the Whisperer is really Philip Galt, brilliant young Central City attorney, we find Philip speaking in the voice of the Whisperer to his superiors on the syndicate in New York.
Hello, New York. Instructions for liquidation of Lieutenant Charles Danvers, given to Neely. Will report progress.
Not Lieutenant Denver.
That's right, Ellen. Denver's been a thorn in the syndicate side for a long time here in Central City.
Thanks to the information you've managed to get to Denver. Oh, he's such a nice guy, Phil. Couldn't you have ignored the syndicate and forgotten to pass on their instructions to the killer just this once?
Too much of a chance, Ellen. Playing both ends against the middle the way I am with the syndicate all the time, I'm lucky they haven't got suspicious of me already.
And if they only suspected you weren't completely on their side. Phil, why don't you just call Denvers and warn him? Tell him to be on his guard, that the syndicate
And
is...
then, when he asked me how I happened to know...
Oh, I didn't think of that. But you're not going to just sit by and allow him to be murdered, Phil.
May I use your phone again, darling?
If it's for the syndicate, no.
If it's against the syndicate?
In that case, dial away.
Thanks.
Could I, without being nosy, ask who you're calling?
Lieutenant Danvers.
But you said...
I said I couldn't warn him, but I've got to do something. I can ask him to... Shh, hold it.
Denver speaking, homicide.
Good evening, Lieutenant. This is Phil Galt. How are you?
Suspicious. What's on your mind?
Dinner, Lieutenant. I'd like to invite you and your charming wife out for dinner this evening.
On you?
On me.
Did I hear right?
Of course. Can't I ask you to dinner without raising your suspicions, Lieutenant?
No.
You're antisocial, Lieutenant.
Not an invitation out of the blue like this. Not after years of getting in my hair on cases and spending your time fighting my evidence in court.
Well, that's something else again. That's business. As a man, as a friend, I like you, Lieutenant. There isn't an ulterior motive within miles of me right now. I just want to... Honest, Lieutenant. How about it?
Well, even if I believed you, Gold, I couldn't. The wife and I are eating out tonight, all right. We're taking some friends to dinner.
Oh, too bad.
Well, maybe I'll take a rain check.
Okay. Goodbye, Lieutenant.
He won't come?
Can't. He has a date.
What was the idea of inviting him, anyway?
Well, I figured as long as I was with him, I could keep an eye peeled for this Neely, the syndicate's hired killer I just spoke to. I guess now that's no good. Now, hey, wait a minute. I know what I'll do.
Uh-oh. 5 will get you 10. It's going to end up by having us miss dinner altogether.
Quite the contrary. I'm going to do just what the killer's going to do.
Kill Denver?
All the killer knows is that Danvers will be coming out of headquarters around 6 o'clock.
About 20 minutes from now.
He'll probably be parked near headquarters waiting for Danvers. But I don't think he'll risk shooting him there. He'll follow and wait for a better opportunity.
I don't suppose, as usual, you know what this Neely, this killer, really looks like.
No, I don't, Ellen. He's another one of these syndicate men imported to do their dirty work, and chances are he's not working alone. But with luck, we ought to be able to spot him before he gets a chance to shoot Danvers.
Well, you hope.
We hope. Come on, put your face on so we can get going. I want to be parked near police headquarters when Danvers comes out.
As I said about dinner...
Now, don't be silly. A little delay will just sharpen your appetite. Notice anything new and different?
In the car here? It's got to be a new gadget of some kind. No. I see you've still got the wire recorder installed behind the dash. You didn't take it out as you threatened.
Well, I decided it might come in handy sometime again. Keep looking.
I don't... What's that? Connected to the steering pole near the dash. Well, that can't be a telephone, can it?
You win the gold-plated shoehorn. Care to try for the Cadillac?
A telephone in a car? What good is it?
Oddly enough, for making telephone calls.
Well, that's impossible. I never...
There's old hat, Ellen. You're way behind in your popular mechanics.
I guess I am.
Done by radio.
Well, why go to all the trouble to develop such a thing? can't people drive to the nearest phone booth or something if they have to make a call?
It's not only for making calls, Ellen. Doctors driving their rounds could be contacted in an emergency. Companies with fleets of cars or trucks can contact them on the road during the day or night.
I see. And also as a toy for gadget-happy characters like you.
Oh, that's unkind. I'll bet I get a lot of use out of it.
Mm-hmm. Like calling the telephone company to check the time of day.
Very funny. You just wait until... Uh-oh, there's the police headquarters down the block. Several cars parked across the street from it. We better stop here.
There's a man sitting in one of them.
Just one? Usually they work in pairs. I only know about Neely, but then the syndicate doesn't tell anybody everything, not even me.
What do we do now? Go up and ask him if he's waiting to shoot Lieutenant Denver?
If we're anxious for a bullet ourselves. Otherwise, we wait and see what happens. Look, there's Denver's car parked right in the front of headquarters.
I wonder what restaurant the lieutenant's going to.
I just hope he gets there in one piece. How can you think of food when a man's life is in danger?
Oh, it isn't me. I'm very altruistic. Always thinking of the other fellow. But my stomach has a mind of its own.
Look, here comes Denver's now, out of headquarters.
Suppose you're wrong, Phil. Suppose Neely shoots now, from his car.
It's a gamble. I gotta hope he doesn't.
He's almost to his car now. The man in the other car hasn't moved.
That fellow isn't Neely. Maybe Neely's hidden somewhere else, just waiting to shoot.
There. Denver's in his car. Nothing's happened.
Yet.
He's driving off. Whew. That was a bad moment.
It isn't over. There goes the other car, making a U-turn and following Denver's car.
Isn't that illegal? In the middle of the block?
No, that's a woman for you, worrying about irrelevancies at a time like this. The important thing is that the car following Denver's is almost certainly being driven by Neely with a gun cocked and ready.
What do we do now?
Follow both of them. It isn't a cinch trying to head off a syndicate man intent on killing.
I've lost Lieutenant Denver's car, Phil.
Probably a couple of blocks ahead of us now. I'm having no trouble keeping the green sedan Neely's driving in sight.
I didn't get a very good look at Neely back there, did you?
No, he had that hat pulled down. Hey, he's turning off.
Going into that parking lot of the Chateau Frank.
Denver's must be meeting his wife and guests in there.
A restaurant. And famous for their sauerbraten and potato pancakes. Yum. Do we get to follow them in?
I think it can be arranged.
Oh, this isn't going to be such a bad evening after all. Here comes the head waiter, Phil. I hope he has a table. I'm famished.
Healthiest appetite in Central City.
Two, sir?
Oh, yes, please.
Right this way.
Oh, would you mind? I'd rather sit on the other side.
Oh, of course, if you prefer, monsieur.
What difference where we sit, Phil?
He was taking us to a table 6 feet from Denver's party.
For what? Are we allowed to eat dinner here?
After my inviting him out tonight? Policemen have suspicious minds about coincidences.
How is this table, sir?
Perfect. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, sir. Would you care to order now, sir?
I would. I'll have the sauerbraten.
Yes, miss. You, sir?
Sauerbraten will be all right for me, too.
Fine, fine. Drink first.
Ellen?
If I sharpen my appetite any more, I'll eat the tablecloth.
Nothing for me either.
Yes, sir.
Pardon me a second, Ellen.
Don't tell me. A telephone call.
Uh-huh.
As the whisperer, no doubt.
Not so loud. I'll be right back.
Central City reporting. Neely on job. Trail Denver's to restaurant. Awaiting opportunity to complete assignment. We'll report again later.
Back already?
My other life doesn't take up much of my time.
See anyone that looks like he might be Neely?
Oh, that dark man. No, I don't think so.
He must have come in here. We saw his car drive into the parking lot.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Head waiter's been speaking to Denver's. Denver's headed this way.
What for? I don't get it.
I don't think he has anything to do with us. I don't think he's even seen us yet.
Maybe if we put the menus up in front of our faces.
No good, Ellen. He spotted us.
Well, Philip, dog. You're sure a persistent guy, aren't you? Hello, Miss Norris.
Hi, Lieutenant.
Denver's. Quite a coincidence, huh? Well, what do you mean, persistent?
Well, if you invite a fellow out to dinner and he refuses, you just follow him and force him to eat in the same restaurant with you.
Suspicious nature is an occupational disease with the police.
Yeah? Well, then why did you steer the head waiter away from our side of the restaurant and have him seat you over here?
Oh. You saw that, did you?
Uh-huh.
Well, I didn't want to crowd you, Lieutenant. Didn't want you to think that I was following you.
Why, are you?
Of course not. But now that you're here, why don't you sit down and have a...
No, I can't right now. There's a phone call waiting for me.
Well, maybe later then, huh?
Well,
He is a suspicious policeman.
Phone call for him, huh? You know, Ellen, maybe he's not suspicious enough.
Where are you going?
To make sure that's a genuine phone call. You haven't forgotten one of the syndicate's killers is waiting for a chance to get his sights on the lieutenant, have you?
No, but why leave me here?
Now, your food will be along in a minute. You just sit tight.
Oh, no. You're liable to disappear, and I can't eat 2 orders of sauerbraten.
Oh, no? Come along, then. It's probably nothing to worry about anyway. Phone booths are over this way. On the way out to the parking lot.
Nobody around, Phil. Both phone booths are empty.
What I was afraid of.
Phil, wait.
There goes Denver's car. Come on.
Come on, where?
To our car.
Oh, so we can follow him and make sure he's not walking into a trap?
He's not walking into a trap. He's already in it. There was a man sitting next to Denver's, a man with his hat pulled low over his eyes.
You think he had Denver's called up by the head waiter on a fake telephone call and was waiting for him at the telephone booth?
I'm sure of it, Ellen. As the car went by me, I got a quick look inside. Neely had a gun, and if I know anything about a syndicate trigger man, Neely knows how to use it.
Where's Denver's car?
I don't know. Now, keep your eyes peeled. I don't even know what we can do if we do spot it. But I do know Lieutenant Denvers will be dead in a matter of minutes if we don't.
You are listening to The Whisperer, the story of Philip Galt, who skirts the thin edges of danger, living his dual roles. Philip Galt, known to the syndicate of crime only as the Whisperer, has set in motion the syndicate's plan to kill Lieutenant Charles Denvers of Central City. But now, in his real identity as Philip Galt, counselor at law, he is trying desperately to stop Neely, the syndicate's hired killer, from carrying out the skillfully planned murder. The killer has forced Denvers into his own car at gunpoint, and now Phil and Ellen follow in Phil's car, desperately trying to pick up the trail so they may prevent the lieutenant's murder.
How do we know they went this way?
We don't, but it's logical to suppose Neely's forcing Denvers to drive to the outskirts of town so he can kill him in private.
And this is the quickest way out of town.
Right.
And if we're wrong? Oh, Phil, if only you hadn't passed the syndicate's orders on to this Neely character.
Then someone else would have.
Yes, I know. And they wouldn't have tried to stop the murder from happening like we are. But if we don't find Denver's car...
I'll never forgive myself.
Phil.
What is it?
Straight ahead at that corner. Isn't that...
It looks like Denver's car, all right. Hang on, sweetheart. We're going to...
The light's changing, Phil.
Then we'll just have to... Oh, we can't. Too many cars stopped ahead of us. We'll have to wait.
Oh, Phil.
We'll catch up, I hope.
If only there were some way to get the police to... Phil.
What?
Your telephone. You can call the police.
Why didn't I think of that?
Because you're too busy berating yourself for getting Lieutenant Denvers in this predicament in the first place.
Light's changing, Ellen. I got to concentrate on my driving. You better call.
What do I do?
Just pick up the phone and ask the operator for police headquarters. Press down the button to talk, release it to listen. Now give the operator that number on the windshield.
Operator, this is JL22469. Police headquarters, please. And hurry. What'll I tell them?
Exactly what's happening and where we are.
Hello? This is Miss Ellen Norris, calling from an automobile driving north on State Boulevard. Lieutenant Denver's life is in danger. Yes, a car. We're following Lieutenant Denver's car.
Tell him to get off the dime.
He's being forced to drive out of town by a man with a gun. Well, he won't shut up.
Press the button. Cut him off.
Oh. Now, you listen to me. We're in a gray 2-door sedan. License number 4A3216. You know Lieutenant Denver's car, don't you?
Tell him we're just crossing Cedar Street now, still traveling north.
We're still on State Boulevard, traveling north. And we've just crossed Cedar Street. Yes, please, hurry. They're putting out the message to all squad cars in this area. We ought to have help in no time.
Not too many cars in this part of town. It's only partly built up.
Oh, Phil, we're practically out of the city already. What do we do if the police don't get here in time?
I don't know, Ellen.
Darn this syndicate with its killings all the time. And us getting mixed up in it. No more streetlights. And we're the only 2 cars on the road as far as I can see.
I just hope Neely doesn't see. He'll know we're following. And with that gun, he could make life difficult for us.
Anyway, we won't lose them out here.
They're turning off on a side road. Chances are he'll spot us for sure now.
Maybe he won't shoot Denver when he finds out we're following. Careful, Phil! Oh, he came awful close to the edge of that canyon.
He'll probably make Denver stop and walk off the road a ways before he shoots him. When we try to interfere, he'll just use 2 more bullets.
Phil, they're speeding up.
They must have spotted us. He can't know we're following him on purpose yet. Probably just wants to lose us. Ellen, get on that phone again. Squad cars won't know where we turned off. They'll keep going north on the main highway and miss us completely.
Hello, operator? Operator!
That car of Denver's is souped up to go a lot faster than mine. I better try to head him off while I've still got a chance.
Darn that, operator. Hello? Operator! Operator! How can you stop them, Phil?
Force them off the road, maybe. It's a chance, but if they get away from us now...
Operator!
They only have 1 operator on the car service now. Sometimes they get tied up on long distance.
Oh, fine. Operator! Operator!
No use shouting into the phone, Ellen. She won't cut your line in until she's free.
What do I do? Just sit and wait while Denver's car gets lost?
Nothing else you can do. And I don't think they're going to lose us. Neely doesn't know Denver's car is souped up, and there's no reason Denver should drive to his own murder any faster than necessary.
We are gaining on them, Phil.
Better get down, Ellen. Down underneath the dashboard on your side there.
Why?
It's safer. Try to relax so it won't jar you too much when we hit.
Hit what?
Denver's car. I'm going to force them off the road. Now get down.
Okay. Now what?
Just relax.
Relax, he said.
We're just about next to him now. Neely hasn't got any idea what's coming. Thinks we're trying to pass him. Hang on, sweetheart. Now relax. Are you all right, darling?
I guess so. My dignity's kind of bruised. Can I get up now?
You better stay where you are. Denver's car took a worse jostling than this one, but Neely may still be in a shooting condition. I'm going out to see what happened.
Be careful, Phil.
Hold it. Stay where you are. Don't make a move.
Denver's. Is that you?
Oh, Galt. I thought so.
Oh. Hey, what happened to the other fella?
Got banged around a bit when you ran into us. He's still asleep.
Oh. Pretty tight squeeze, huh?
It would have been a lot tighter if you hadn't come along for the ride. Guess I ought to thank you, huh? You probably saved my life.
Don't make too much of an effort. How did you know it was me following you?
I got a look at you as I drove out of the restaurant parking lot with Neely's gun in my ribs. From the look on your face, I figured you knew what was happening.
Where's his gun now?
This is it. If he happens to come to suddenly, he won't be so dangerous with his fangs removed.
Phil, I'm getting awfully cramped up in here.
Huh? Oh, sorry, sweetheart. Come on out.
Oh, you would have gone on chatting with Lieutenant Denvers all night if I hadn't opened my mouth.
Well, I guess my car'll still drive. I'll take that hood back to headquarters.
Right. We'll follow.
Here comes the car. Maybe the police.
Down behind the car. They're shooting at us.
What now? That car's pulling off the road.
As soon as he gets out of that car, he's going to get a blast. I'll ask questions later.
He won't be able to hit us as long as we stay down.
He got out of his car on the far side. Probably going to try to come around the end of his car and nail us. I'd better teach him some manners.
They keep him on his side of the road. Better keep down, Denvers. He's pretty impatient for a target.
Yeah, this looks like a standoff. Somebody hears those shots and calls headquarters. What in blazes is that?
My telephone.
Your what? Out here in the middle of nowhere? Is he going off his trolley, Ellen?
He has a telephone in his car, Lieutenant.
Oh. Where you going, Galt?
Gonna crawl back to my car and answer the phone. Maybe the police trying to get to us, find out where we are.
Wait a second. There's 10 feet of open space between our cars. You'll be a perfect target for that guy across the road.
Phil, you
I
can't.
gotta chance it. I'll make like a snake crawl on my belly. Cover me with your gun, Lieutenant.
All right, but be careful.
Can you see the man across the road? Can you tell if he can see Phil?
No, he's hidden behind his car. But if he sticks his nose out to get a shot at Phil... There. Stuck his nose out and I missed him. Well, I got him behind his car anyway.
Well, Phil got to his car safely. Oh, he's answered the phone. Lieutenant, look out!
You!
Oh. Thanks, Ellen.
Nearly. He was about to smash that rock on your head.
Yeah, well, Neely won't be trying to smash any more people's skulls in.
Dead?
Yeah. Well, I shot good once this evening anyway.
The other one's driving off, Lieutenant.
Come on, in your car, Lieutenant, after him.
He's got quite a head start.
Oh, we'll catch him in this. We'll do 110.
What was that phone call, Phil?
Police calling back. Their squad cars couldn't find us. I told them to set up a roadblock at the intersection of this road with the main highway, just in case.
You think they had time?
We'll know soon enough. The rate we're going, we ought to...
There, straight ahead of them. 2 squad cars across the road with their headlights blazing.
He won't be able to stop in time, Phil. He'll...
Turning off the road.
The canyon.
He went over.
That's a 300-foot drop.
You think he...
Houdini couldn't live through that.
We better get down there. Have a look.
No. I'll have some of the boys take care of it. I'll drive you back to your car and get back to the restaurant. My wife will be wondering what happened to me.
Well, let's all get back. Our food's still waiting. Not that I have any appetite left after what happened tonight. Very thoughtful of that head waiter, keeping our orders on the stove.
No appetite, she says.
Yeah, a real persistent guy, Galt. You got me to have dinner with you after all.
Mm-hmm. But I'm sorry your wife didn't wait for us.
She's used to me running out on one sort of urgent business or another.
And I hope it isn't always as urgent as this was.
Lieutenant, what about that man who crashed at the bottom of the canyon in his car? Any identification on him?
No, the car was rented. U-Drive place never saw him before. We sent his fingerprints down to Washington. Yeah, probably another one of the syndicate's hired killers from out of town.
Syndicate? You think they were behind this attempt to kill you?
Well, it's a logical thought. I've been getting in their hair lately.
Yes, it does sound logical.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you wouldn't know anything about it.
Me? How would I?
Well, what was it you wanted to see me about, Galt?
Nothing. I told you, just a friendly dinner together.
I see. Well, after tonight, I guess I ought to leave it your way, huh?
Thanks. Pardon me, I'll be right back.
Where now?
Just got to make a telephone call.
Look out for guys with guns waiting for you.
I will, Lieutenant. And while I'm gone, keep an eye on my potato pancakes. That girl sitting next to you knows no loyalties when it comes to food.
Hello, New York. Murder of Lieutenant Danvers failed. Both our men killed. Entire police force alerted for Denver's safety. I will check for further instructions with Chicago at midnight.
The Whisperer is based upon stories and characters created by Stetson Humphrey. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Carlton Young is starred as the Whisperer. Betty Moran is Ellen. Others in the cast were Paul Frees and Paul DeBove. Don Rickles speaking. The Whisperer was written by Jonathan Twice, produced and directed by Bill Karn, original music by Johnny Duffy. Next week, listen to another exciting adventure with
The Whisperer.
As a result of the disastrous floods in Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Illinois, the President of the United States has asked the American people to contribute $5 million through their local chapters of the American Red Cross for the relief of flood victims. Over 45,000 families have been affected by the floods, and an estimated 12,000 of these will register with the Red Cross for assistance. Emergency needs are overwhelming, but immediate aid to the victims, food, shelter, clothing, and medical care is only a part in caring for those whose lives have been disrupted by the disaster. Give and give generously. This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
The Whisperer. The Whisperer.
Lorenzo speaking.
Lorenzo, listen carefully. James Doty, owner of the Platinum Nugget, refused to sell out to the syndicate.
James Doty, owner of the Platinum Nugget. Check.
He has been given his last warning.
What are my instructions?
You will kill him.
Presenting The Whisperer, starring Carlton Young. The Whisperer, a brilliant man who, losing his voice in an accident which crushed his vocal cords, worked his way deep within the crime syndicate to help destroy it from within. To the underworld, his familiar rattling hiss is the voice of authority, to be obeyed without question. Then a miracle of surgery performed by Dr. Benjamin Lee restored his natural voice, enabling him to resume his real identity. Now, as Philip Galt, aggressive young attorney, he skirts the thin edges of death, living his dual role. For as the Whisperer, he sets in motion the forces of the syndicate in Central City. Then, as Philip Galt, uses his knowledge to fight the organized network of crime which seeks to control the fate of millions in cities and towns across the nation. The only person besides Dr. Lee who knows the Whisperer's real identity is the doctor's nurse, Ellen Norris. Now, in the doctor's office, she listens as Philip Galt, as the Whisperer, reports to his superiors in the syndicate.
Central City reporting.
Go ahead, Central City.
Instructions given to Lorenzo.
Stay on top of this one, Central City. 7 previous attempts to kill Doty have failed. When you call back next time, it had better be to report that Doty is dead.
Oh, that doesn't sound so good.
Something wrong, Phil?
The syndicate sounds unhappy.
Do they suspect you've been working against them?
I doubt it. Otherwise, I'd suddenly develop a hole in the chest, about 3 feet wide.
Phil, something's always bothered me about your setup with the syndicate.
What is that, Ellen?
Don't they know that you're really Philip Galt?
No. You see, Ellen, when I first went to work for the syndicate, I gave them a fictitious name. That accident in college had wrecked my voice, and the only sound I could make was that horrible rattling whisper.
How well I remember. The first time I heard it, goosebumps 6 inches high came up all over me.
It affects most people that way. Naturally, my nickname became the Whisperer, and the news spread quickly throughout the underworld.
When did you receive your law degree?
Before the accident to my vocal cords. I'd about given up hope of ever talking again when I met Dr. Lee.
After you left the office that first day, he said he'd do anything in the world to restore your voice. He said that such an affliction could turn a man against society.
He's a wonderful man, Ellen. After he performed the operation which restored my speech, I saw an opportunity to resume my real identity as Philip Galt, lawyer.
And fight against the syndicate.
That's right.
Phil, I've never asked you this, but, well, maybe I shouldn't, but...
Ask me anything you want, Ellen. I'll answer it if I can.
Phil, have you ever killed for the syndicate?
No, Ellen. I've never broken a single law or done anything illegal for them. They may be their voice, and I pass along their instructions. I never help in their plans for crime.
I'm glad.
Now, I'd better call Doty.
To warn him?
Yes. The syndicate has attempted to kill him on 7 different occasions, but each time he's escaped. They fastened bombs to his car, shot at him from ambush, tossed dynamite into his home, and planted landmines in his driveway. He has almost as many lives as a cat.
I hope his luck holds out.
Hello?
Doty.
The Whisperer.
How do you know about me?
I know more about the syndicate than they realize. I don't know who you really are, but I do know you're their finger man. You say a name, and right away someone gets fitted for a halo and a celestial license for a non-stop takeoff.
The syndicate has...
Mark me for death, I know. After a baker's half-dozen tries in my life, that's scarcely news. But your calling is. Okay, so it's a warning, and I appreciate it. But the syndicate wouldn't appreciate it. They're stuffy that way. They found out about this. You take a foot bath in 30 feet of water. Well, how am I going to get it?
I don't know. Just be careful.
Friend, I sleep with 3 eyes open. My 2 and an electric one. I wear rear-view mirrors on my shoulders when walking, a bulletproof vest that reaches from my neck to my ankles, and I wouldn't shake hands with my own mother. What else do you suggest?
Just be careful.
Yeah.
Good luck.
Well, thanks for the warning. And don't worry, I won't tip my lid that you're pulling a double cross. I hope you live longer than I expect to. Whoever you are, you're a good Joe.
There's a man I could like.
Why are they trying so hard to kill him?
Because they're like an octopus or a dictator. They don't want any competition or free enterprise. James Doty runs an honest club, and consequently it's very profitable. His weekly take is in the thousands. They want a lion's share, and he refuses to pay their tribute.
I don't blame him.
Ellen, few people realize how vicious the syndicate really is. Imagine what happens if they gain control of all the big entertainment enterprises. Each place then becomes a headquarters for illegal gambling, betting, slot machines, marijuana and narcotic traffic, and 1,000 other vices that weaken the moral structure of our nation.
Is it really that bad?
Yes, and it's getting worse. Doty is a symbol to all honest club owners. He's resisted to the syndicate, and he's still alive. Others are gaining courage from his actions. That's why he has to die. With him gone, the syndicate knows that others will be afraid to hold out.
After 7 attempts on his life, you'd think he'd weaken.
The man is stubborn. I admire him.
Then how are you going to help him?
Find out who Lorenzo is, where he is staying, and how he intends to make the kill.
Quite an order.
It is. I'm going to my office and make a few phone calls. How about lunch?
On you?
I'll put it on the syndicate's expense account.
No.
All right. Then I'll pay for it for my lawyer's fees.
I'll be there at 12 noon on the dot.
Meanwhile, across town, Lorenzo, the killer imported by the syndicate for the murder of Doty, hangs up the receiver after receiving his instructions from the Whisperer.
This is it, baby.
All right, let's put the show on the road. Let's bam, lamb, and scram.
Will you stop? Relax, honey. Take it easy and drop that phony Broadway jargon. You've never been closer to Broadway than Philly. Besides, it marks you for an out-of-towner.
Can I help my fast patter?
Yeah. When I found you in Georgia, you sounded like Miss Molasses of 1941.
Y'all mean ostriches, ooze, peaches, and cream?
No, don't make a production, honey. Play it straight. I'll fill in the jokes, because this is the big break.
That's all I've heard since I hitched my wagon to that watery pinpoint of light you laughingly call a star.
Oh, it takes time.
You've had it.
Honey, will you shut up? I've got an angle. This is the third rub-out I've done for the syndicate. 3 G's each.
Chicken feeds.
Well, you're the chicken it fed.
Coney Island. I want steak.
Coming up. One steak so thick and tender and juicy you'll have it for the rest of your life.
Well, pardon me if I don't run out and buy a gallon of steak sauce.
Can the lip flip and listen. I've worked for the syndicate, piecework, swimming shallow. Now I want to dive over my head into the thick gravy.
We call it pot liquor in the South.
Well, by any name, it means dough. When I was told to be here for this job, I came early. I've been nosing around. I got an angle.
You've had a million angles, but they always turn into curves. 3 strikes, you're out.
Not this time. Now get this. Syndicate angles have been falling through thanks to a certain fella in Central City. He stays undercover, but I find that on each job he's been somewhere around when they fell through.
Go on.
I'm sent here to bump off a nightclub owner named Doty. So I bump him off and figure the angle to where this local yokel gets hooked for the rub.
This Doty is so cagey he won't even open a package of laundry till he soaks it in water.
I got an angle.
Angles. Let's play it straight just once and see what happens.
All right, here it is. This local yokel is well liked. He's respected. If he calls Doty and asks for an appointment, Doty'll fall for it.
And, of course, local just does anything you want him to.
Yeah. After he gets a glimpse of you. He makes the appointment, we go in, I shoot Doty and hang it on the yokel, and I graduate into the syndicate.
You graduate, all right. Magna cum laude. Where did you think up that hunk of nothing?
Figure this angle. I get rid of 2 partridges with 1 pebble.
Might work at that.
It will. I figured all the angles. Now, you call this number. When the yokel answers, you ask him to meet you in the lobby downstairs.
How do you know he'll come?
Oh, with a voice like yours and what I'll have you say, you can't miss.
Okay. Oh, what's this local yokel's name?
Philip Galt.
Here I am, right on the dot.
And nothing shall stand in the way of our lunch. I promise.
Oh, no, let it ring. You promised.
But, darling, it may be important.
It isn't your private line to the syndicate, is it?
No, it's the local line.
Then I'll see if it's important. Hello?
Hello, y'all.
Oh, no.
May I speak to Mr. Gold, please?
You all sure can, honey.
Who is it?
Some woman with a southern accent too lousy even for television. Here.
Hello.
Mr. Gold, my name's Georgina Murray. I want to talk to you.
I'm a good listener.
Oh, not over the phone. Could you meet me at the Central Hotel lobby in half an hour?
What's this about?
Well, I'm not sure, but I think I overheard 2 men planning to kill someone by the name of Doty.
Don't say another word. Could be dangerous. How will I know you?
I've seen your picture in the paper. I'll know you.
Perhaps we could have lunch. Oh, I guess that wouldn't work. I'll be right down.
Well, she sounds very interesting.
Funny thing about voices, Ellen. She's probably 60-ish, with a whiskey groan in her voice and crow's feet 3 feet deep around her eyes.
Until then, I might have stayed here. But crow's feet 3 feet deep. That I gotta see. Well, now you can tell me what Miss Bloomer girl of 1910 had to say.
She thinks she overheard a plot against Doty's life.
What do you mean, she thinks? Either she did or she didn't.
If she did, it's our only lead on Lorenzo.
Or you may enter her dovecote and have the drawbridge fall on you.
That's possible. But she sounded sincere.
So does a duck call. But just remember what happens to the ducks.
I will my feathers to you.
I'll what to do with them.
You better wait here. If she has any information, I'll bring her to the car and we'll get her story on the wire recorder.
I know. When she starts to talk, I press the lighter. And everything she says is recorded for posterity. Phony accent and all.
Right. Now turn it off, and while you're waiting, you can listen to the police call.
Oh! Oh, there's a short in the short wave. He took my arm off.
Listen to the radio, then.
All right, but if this darn thing... Oh!
Never mind. I'll have it fixed later. I better go on in. This won't take more than a minute or two.
Mr. Galt?
You or Miss Murray?
Yes. Oh, I'm so glad you came. I'm frightened.
Suppose we step out to my car.
Oh, no, I won't stir a step outside. One of the men suspects I overheard.
But it's perfectly safe.
Mr. Galt, if you prefer, I'll call the police with this information. I should have anyway, but I read about you, and I thought...
Where shall we talk?
Come on. Down this corridor, there's a little alcove where no one can see us from the lobby. I'll be safe there, and we can't be overheard.
Isn't this a little melodramatic?
Not when my life's in danger. It's just around this corner.
When did you first overhear
Keep
this...
moving, Galt. Don't turn around.
How do I know that isn't a pencil you're holding between my shoulders?
Well, that's the jackpot question. You know the answer?
Not without prompting.
Into this sample room. Oh, nice going, baby.
All in a day's work. Now what?
Galt, you can live or die right in this room. It's up to you.
I've had better offers. What's the pitch?
Pick up that phone, call James Doty, and get an appointment with him.
Why should he see me?
Oh, because you're tops in this town. You're respected. Social register. He won't suspect you.
And?
Get the appointment and you'll live. At least for a while.
Hand me the phone.
Hey, you're a smart boy.
Shall I mention that I'm bringing 2 friends?
No, that'd make him suspicious. You worry about the appointment. Let me worry about the rest. Now, Galt, when we get there, play it natural. No funny looks or signals at the gate.
You seem to know a lot about Doty's estate.
Oh, I do. There's an electric gate. When he expects company, he tells the gateman who presses a button and the gate opens.
How about the gateman?
We'll worry about him when we get there.
You better start worrying, because there he is.
You do the talking, Galt, and make it good.
I'm betting my life on its being good.
You are. You are at that.
Hello there. I'm Philip Galt, and I have an appointment with Mr. Doty.
Just a minute. Who's that with you?
Oh, these are 2 acquaintances of mine.
Mr. Doty didn't say anything about them.
Oh, of all the rotten
We
luck.
have to be mighty
That's
careful
Toby
now.
Ward.
You know him?
There's been
We
several
were trigger
attempts
men
made
for
to
Dutch
Mr. Doty, and
Altberger.
we
He'll never
searched
let me
everyone
in.
before
Sit
we
tight.
opened the main gate and let him in. Not that I don't trust you, Mr. Galt. It's just that...
Hello, Toby.
Jake Lorenzo. You're triggering for the syndicate.
I hate to do it, Toby, but...
No!
Business is business.
That was cold-blooded murder.
Sure. Remember it when you want to play hero. Now ease through those gates. Act like nothing happened. If Doty gets suspicious, you get it first.
Doesn't take much imagination to guess what's going to happen inside the house.
Well, you behave real good, and I'll do you a favor. You get it last. So far, so good. The light touch, friend. Now. Oh, my, what a beautiful estate. Georgina, say something, you fool.
Oh, yes, beautiful. These flower beds are gorgeous. I just love hyacinths, don't you, Mr. Gore?
Every flower is beginning to look like a lily.
It's very good, very good.
Yes?
Mr. Doty, I'm Philip Galt.
I recognize you, but who are these people with you?
Oh, they're...
My name is Lorenzo. This is my wife, Georgina.
You didn't mention them when you called.
I'm sorry for that oversight.
Oh, please forgive him. We prevailed upon him to ask us when we learned he was coming to see you.
I don't usually welcome strangers here.
Well, that's completely understandable, Mr. Doty, and if you prefer, my wife and I can stay outside and admire your beautiful estate if you're afraid of it.
Oh.
Steady, Duke.
Duke, he looks more like Citation.
He won't harm you unless you start exploring.
Well, that eliminates my suggestion to explore the grounds. If you prefer, we can stand here in the doorway.
How did you get past my gateman?
He thought that any guest of Mr. Galt would be welcome. I assure you he would have called you if he'd thought there was anything amiss.
Well, that sounds logical. You'll have to excuse my suspicion.
Oh, it's completely understandable, Mr. Doty.
Just a moment while I unlock the door.
You certainly don't take chances, Mr. Doty.
I can't afford to. I'm only allowed one mistake, and that'll be the one which kills me. Yeah. Come in, please.
Oh!
What's that? I forgot to turn off the electric eye. Anyone who gets past the door sets it off. I know how to avoid it, but you didn't. This alarm has an extension down at the gatehouse. I'll have to call the gateman and tell him nothing's wrong. Otherwise, he'll come tearing up here and someone's liable to get hurt.
There's no need for that.
Funny. He doesn't answer.
Just put the phone down. He won't be answering. Now or ever.
Oh. This time the syndicate outsmarted me.
I'm afraid they did, Mr. Doty.
You're pretty clever, Galt. You fooled me completely. I always admired you, but at that time I thought you were a man, not a rat.
Oh, you have him wrong, Doty. I needed someone to get me in here. He was just the local yokel I picked for the job.
He had that gun in my back all the time I was asking you for the appointment.
I see.
Been watching for a break.
Any time, Galt.
I'd like to make up for this if I can, Doty.
Any ideas?
You go for your gun and I'll rush him.
Don't try it, Doty. Now it's your turn, Galt. Could be, but I don't. Georgina! No, Georgina!
Name it.
The flower pot. Quick, no.
Gotcha.
Let him. No. Have it.
Right.
Oh.
Good girl. He'll be out for a nice long time. I'll just wipe off my gun, wrap his hand around it. Ah. Now, my dear, call to the police, and the headlines will read, Doty slain by local lawyer. Philip Galt starts one-way trip to electric chair.
You are listening to The Whisperer, the story of Philip Galt, who skirts the thin edges of death, living his dual role. Having passed on the syndicate's instruction to kill James Doty, the club owner, Philip Galt, alias the Whisperer, has become the victim in Lorenzo's scheme to work his way into the syndicate. Now Philip lies unconscious on the floor of Doty's living room, his hand around the murder weapon. Lorenzo and Georgina, having called the police, are gone.
Phil! Phil! Oh, Phil! He's alive. Where's that ambulance? Phil.
Steve, take it away.
The ampule will help.
Move.
What happened?
Lorenzo shot Doty, and this girl hit me with a flower pot.
But the gun's in your hand.
It's framing me for the murder.
Oh, maybe it isn't murder, Phil. Doty's alive.
Here, give me a hand. Groggy, can you help Doty?
I'll see.
I'll give you a hand. We'll rush him to the hospital.
He mustn't be moved. I'm fixing a compress.
How bad is it?
I'm only a nurse, but I think he'll live.
I can make a stretcher, and together we
Police
can...
physician can do it better than we.
Police physician?
Of course. Lorenzo undoubtedly called the police before he left. They should arrive any time now. There, that's all I can do for him. Now, you've got to get away from here.
I can't leave Doty like this. It's my fault it happened.
We can't worry about that now. He's in no immediate danger, and you are. Lieutenant Denvers would like to find you here.
But Doty...
Phil, I'm a nurse. I would never leave a dying man, not even to help save you. He'll be all right until the police physician gets here.
But don't you
Now,
see...
stop arguing and come on.
Okay. How did you know I was here?
I took a chance. When you didn't come back to the car and I couldn't find where you'd gone, I drove out here. I'll drive. You're still shaky.
Fine with me.
I saw the body of the guard. The gate open, and I came on in. Phil, what in the world are we going to do?
I'm going to my office and call the syndicate. I'll tell him Lorenzo bungled and have him phone me. When he does, I'll try to find out where he is and then see if we can't trap a confession from him. Now, let's turn on the shortwave and see if there are any police calls.
Oh, I forgot about that short.
Phil, that isn't all we forgot. The gun. It's back there on the floor.
But we can't go back.
Your fingerprints are on it.
Look, there's a squad car now. Turn up this street. I don't want to be seen.
Phil, we have to find Lorenzo and trap him before Lieutenant Denvers can trace those fingerprints.
And before Lorenzo gets out of town.
Circle 1798. Stay by your phone. When Lorenzo reports in, I will have him contact you.
Ellen, Lorenzo's still in town.
Phil, as far as Lorenzo knows, he's in no danger.
That's true.
Well, then, where would he stay when the syndicate orders him to call you a private number?
In his hotel room. Come on. He'll be waiting for me to answer his call as the Whisperer, but instead he'll receive a surprise visit from Philip Galt.
But, Phil, you haven't told me what you're planning.
Well, I'll walk into his room and let him get the drop on me.
Isn't that taking an unnecessary risk?
I don't think so. He won't kill me in the hotel room. He'll probably force me to drive him out of town where he can get rid of me without witnesses.
You're making it easy for him. You know that.
Once I get him in my car, I'll plug in the cigarette lighter, which turns on the wire recorder. All his conversation from that point will be evidence to use against him.
But after you do that, how will you get his gun away from him?
I'll worry about that later. Here's his room. Here goes.
Lorenzo, it's Galt.
Hey, how did you...
Your frame didn't work, Lorenzo.
Maybe this one will.
A gun.
I always carry two, baby.
Probably my own gun.
That's right. I took it from you when I left you with Doty's body.
That was stupid of you, Mr. Galt, to walk in unarmed. I'm ashamed of you.
I'm not a gangster by trade.
Well, you should be. You'd learn that if one frame slips, another one may not. Where's your car? Come on, remember the gateman.
It's out in front.
Ellen.
Your chick is smarter than you. We'll all go out quiet like and get in the car. Then, when we're all comfy, we'll take a little trip.
This is Phil's car.
Nice. Your law work must be good.
Was good. Georgina, you two girls get in the back. We'll ride up front.
Perhaps you better drive.
Give you a chance to take me? No, thanks.
Phil.
Shut up. Now, we'll take it easy, obey all traffic laws, and head for the country. You girls comfortable back there?
Could I open a window?
What for?
It's stuffy. Besides, your mother is wearing horrible perfume. Smells like Corral number 5. Or is it Atter at Port?
You little shrub, I'll scratch your henna hair out.
Stop it. Can't you see she's trying to divert our attention so Galt can make a play?
Oh, just let me claw one good one down the face.
Oh, go mangle a magnolia.
Please, Jake, let me strangle her. I painted nurses since I had to recite a poem about Florence Nightingale in the 3rd grade.
Shut up. Next one that peeps gets a mouthful of pistol barrels.
Lorenzo,
keep your hands on the wheel.
I was only going to suggest a cigarette.
Well, here, I'll stick one in your stupid face.
Thanks. Lighter on the dash.
Lighter? Where about? Oh, yeah, I see.
Well, I'll hand it to you, Lorenzo. You outsmarted me.
Opposing me is like studying clarinet with Ted Lewis. No percentage in it. You local yokels are pushovers for big-timers.
The syndicate?
Yeah.
You in solid with them?
I wasn't, till today. Now I can write my own ticket.
Why did you pick me?
The frame fitted. I was sent here to knock off Doty, and I did.
Lorenzo, you talk too much.
So who can prove it?
Did you have to kill the gateman, too?
Well, there was no way out. Boy, was he surprised when I let him have it.
I still say you talk too much.
All right, so I talk too much. I framed you, Galt, because you put the kibosh on several syndicate projects. They don't know about you, but when I tell them you're out of the way, I'll be aces.
There's just one thing wrong with all this, Lorenzo. Doty isn't dead.
Who are you kidding?
You didn't kill him. He's in the hospital right now. When he regains consciousness, he'll tell who really shot him.
What are you trying to pull?
Nothing. There's a shortwave radio there, tuned to the local police frequency. I'll bet you my bottom dollar they're putting out a description of you right now.
Yeah, baloney.
Now turn it on and see. You've nothing to lose.
All right, I will.
No! Take care of Georgina.
With pleasure.
I'll kill you, brother.
Drop it! I'll kill you! Drop it or I'll break your wrist.
Jake! Jake! Oh, Jake. Is there anything I can do, sir?
I'm afraid not, Ellen.
It's all right, baby. It's just another angle. Turned into a curve.
Phil, this is one day I'm happy to have behind me.
And so am I. It got a bit hectic for a while.
Lieutenant Denvers was one surprised man when he listened to that wire recording of what happened in the car.
The only good thing about the entire mess was that Lorenzo said I had been getting into the syndicate's hair. If Denvers thought I had any syndicate connections, those doubts evaporated when he heard that.
I'm not so sure, Phil. He's nobody's fool. Let's just say he's reassured. Temporarily.
I shudder to think what would happen if the syndicate gets control of all the big clubs around the country. They'd have hundreds of thousands of dollars with which to try to corrupt public officials, fix elections, and gain a greater control of this country.
Well, as long as there are people who have the courage to fight them, as you and James Doty fight them, maybe there's hope that the rest of us will wake up and join in someday.
You've always got to be on guard against their angles. But right now, as Lorenzo said, I'm more interested in a curve than an angle.
Oh, a curve? Why, Phil.
That's right. The curve of a T-bone steak on a nice oval platter.
Oh.
Circle 1798.
Central City reporting.
Go ahead, Central City.
Lorenzo bungled his assignment and was killed. Doty in hospital under heavy guard. I recommend the matter be dropped.
It will be dropped for the time being. For further instructions, call Los Angeles at midnight.
Los Angeles at midnight. The Whisperer.
The Whisperer is based upon stories and characters created by Stetson Humphrey. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Carlton Young is starred as the Whisperer. Betty Moran is Ellen. Others in tonight's cast were Betty Lou Gerson, Byron Kane, and Bernard Phillips. Original music by Johnny Duffy. The Whisperer was written, produced, and directed by Bill Karn. This is Don Rickles inviting you to listen next week to another exciting adventure with It's the Silver Jubilee on NBC.
Remember these names. John Bradbury and George Zimmerman have been arrested.
John Bradbury and George Zimmerman. Gotcha.
The police are holding them on the 5th floor of the jail.
5th floor jail. Gotcha.
Under questioning, they will weaken.
What are my instructions?
Get inside the jail and kill them both.
Presenting The Whisperer, starring Carlton Young. The Whisperer, a brilliant man who, losing his voice in an accident which crushed his vocal cords, worked his way deep within the crime syndicate to help destroy it from within. To the underworld, his familiar rattling hiss is the voice of authority, to be obeyed without question. Then a miracle of surgery performed by Dr. Benjamin Lee restored his natural voice, enabling him to resume his real identity. Now, as Philip Galt, brilliant young attorney, he skirts the thin edges of death, living his dual role. For as the Whisperer, he sets in motion the forces of the syndicate in Central City. Then, as Philip Galt, uses his knowledge to fight the organized network of crime which seeks to control the fate of millions in cities and towns across the nation. The only person besides Dr. Lee who knows the Whisperer's real identity is Dr. Lee's nurse, Ellen Norris. Now, on her day off, she listens as Philip Galt uses his whisperer's voice to report back to the syndicate.
Instructions given to Porter. Will report back when he completes his mission.
Bill, not George Zimmerman, the furniture dealer.
That's only a blind, Ellen. Zimmerman is the syndicate's top man in the bookie division. Every dollar wagered finds its way to him. He keeps the local share and sends the rest to New York.
But I know him. He comes in for calcium shots.
Well, the syndicate is substituting lead for calcium.
Why is he in trouble?
Well, the Treasury Department has established that his income was $200,000, and he only declared $50,000.
But if he sent the rest to New York, it really isn't his.
That's true. But if he tells who he sent it to...
It uncovers someone higher up in the syndicate.
Right. He's a weak man who will probably turn state's evidence. That's why they've ordered his death.
But who's Bradbury?
A silent partner of Zimmerman's who deserves anything that happens to him.
Well, they'll never be able to kill him while they're in jail.
No place is safe when the syndicate decides a man is to die. That's why, as the whisperer, I'm going to warn Lieutenant Denvers.
Lieutenant Denvers?
Double your guard on Bradbury and Zimmerman.
Hey, who is this?
Otherwise, they'll be killed.
Now, what kind of a trick is...
Will he take your warning?
Can't afford to take chances, but just to be sure, how would you like to run down to police headquarters in about an hour?
I'll be ready.
And I shall whoa my trusty steed outside, and the fellow in the wrinkled suit and beneath the wilted chrysanthemum will be I.
One hour later in the jail, John Bradbury and George Zimmerman, the men marked for death, sit silently. Then, as Lieutenant Denvers comes down between the cell tiers, Zimmerman crosses to the cell bars and calls softly.
Lieutenant Denvers?
Huh? Yes, Zimmerman.
Look, I've been thinking this thing over. I'm not admitting anything, but suppose I had information of value to the government.
I'm a police lieutenant. I don't make any deals.
Well, frankly, I'm afraid if I take the rap, it means the loss of my reputation and the resulting shame to my family.
Well, you should have thought of that sooner.
If I turn state's evidence...
You may wind up standing on the river bottom with your feet in a barrel of cement and the paddle wheels of a river steamer knocking your head off.
All right. Take it easy. Take it easy, NCO. You'll be all right after you sleep it off.
Who said next time try the train?
Just stretch out on that bunk. Well, nighty-night. Remember, if you hear any strange noises, it'll be Gabriel blowing his horn.
He's really got a snoot full. I wish I were that happy.
Zimmerman, you're in a spot. No matter what you decide to do, I doubt if you'll ever be happy again.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Huh? Oh, hello, Galt, Miss Norris.
Hello, Lieutenant.
Well, what do you want?
Oh, you don't seem to be your own chipper self.
There's always some screwball making with the foolishness. Some bird calls me up, whispers to me there's going to be an attempt made on 2 of my prisoners.
Did you double your guard?
How'd you know that's what he wanted?
Well, that would seem the natural precaution.
Oh, yes.
Lieutenant?
Yeah?
Those kids are here with Mrs. Barwise to tour the jail.
What kids?
8th Street Elementary.
Is that Barwise woman there? Put her on.
Let's talk right into this, Miss Barwise.
Hello!
Move back, lady. You're blasted.
So are you!
That'll hold you, Lieutenant.
What's this all about?
Last night over the radio, the mayor invited everyone to tour the municipal offices. My students have wanted to see a jail, so I thought...
All right, lady. All right. Sergeant?
Yes, Lieutenant?
Show him around.
The work?
The works. Wish that two-headed mayor had to... Oh, what's the use?
Lieutenant, I'd like to talk with George Zimmerman.
What for?
Well, after all, I'm a lawyer.
All right, you can go, but she stays here.
Oh, please let me go too, Lieutenant. I'll remove the submachine gun from my right stocking, the stiletto from my left, and the hand grenade.
All right. Stop pulling my leg. They're up on the 5th floor. Wait 5 minutes, I'll take you up. I didn't take the warning seriously, but I doubled the guards just to be safe.
Sounds like the Pied Piper of policemen is touring the 5th floor.
He had no business bringing those kids up here.
You said the works, Lieutenant.
Sergeant, make those kids pipe down.
Oh, you try it, Lieutenant.
All right.
I've always wondered where Banshee'd come from. Now I know.
Who's in charge of these hoodlums?
Here I am, down at the end of the room.
Lady, please, tell them to shut up or get out.
But the mayor...
Hang the mayor! And you, too. Now get these cowboys quiet or I'll take their toy guns away and make them eat them.
Yes, sir.
Get that kid away from that window.
Yes, of course. Johnny, be careful. Oh, Tinker, looks like I broke it myself.
That does it. Sergeant! Get him out! Out! All right, kids, move along. Come on, now, into the elevator. You've had it.
The mayor is certainly going to hear about this.
Out!
Oh, Lieutenant, I suggest you get a book on child psychology.
I suggest you get a shillelagh.
Shillelagh. I like Miss Norris's suggestion best. All right, this way.
What's that?
Coming from down the corridor.
You gotta get me out of here. All right, pipe down now, Zimmerman. No one can hurt you here. Oh, no? Look, huh? Bradbury.
Shot right between the eyes.
Well, that tears it. Bradbury shot right in my own jail.
Well, Lieutenant, you can't lock us in here.
I'm afraid he's already done it, Ellen.
But why?
Because whoever murdered Bradbury is still on this floor.
Phil, did Porter kill Bradbury?
I'm sure of it. He used a gun with a silencer, which was covered with a noise made by the kids and the breaking window.
But which one is Porter?
I've never seen him. But when the lieutenant finds the gun, the man in the cell will be Porter. Oh, Zimmerman.
Yeah.
Tell me just what happened.
Well, we were standing at the bars watching the kids. After they were gone, I turned around and he was dead.
From this position, I'd say whoever shot him was across from this tier of cells.
No, it couldn't be. There were just two burglar suspects and a drunk over there.
Well, he can't get rid of the gun.
Oh, he can, huh? Well, he did.
You didn't find it?
We went over every cell, convict, and cranny with a fine-tooth comb and a mine detector. There are just two guns on this floor, mine and yours. All right, hand it over, Goff.
Just a minute, Lieutenant.
Hand it over, I said.
Always happy to cooperate. Here. Now that you see it hasn't been fired, I'll just look at yours.
What?
I mean it. Denvers wouldn't be the first police officer with a blot on his conscience.
Gold, I ought to bash your face.
Stop it.
Make a pass and I'll flatten you, Denvers.
All right, here. Check my gun, then get out. If you ever make another crack like that, Galt, only one of us will walk away.
Phil, was it wise to antagonize Lieutenant Denver?
Well, he's always suspicious of a possible connection with the syndicate. By making him mad, I took his mind off the syndicate angle.
Now he just hates you for yourself. Well, apparently nobody there killed Bradbury. So I guess one of the 6-year-olds did it.
Ellen, that's it.
Oh, now, Phil. They may go with their toy guns.
No. I mean, Mrs. What's-her-name. She was the only adult there when Bradbury was killed who wasn't searched. Denver sent her and the kids away before the body was discovered.
A woman murderer?
If all the men killed by women were alive today, Ellen, there'd be a big increase in the male population.
Yeah?
I'm trying to locate a woman in the school district who has shown great interest in the children.
Yeah, Mrs. Barva, she is.
That's the name.
Yeah, 2 houses down she lives.
Splendid.
New here she is. But so fine she is.
Sure she is.
Yeah, that too.
May I use your phone?
Yeah, right here on the wall.
It is?
Lieutenant Denvers.
I found the Barweiss woman.
Now, where?
900 block in Cohasset.
I'll be right out. Don't do a thing till I get there.
You are listening to The Whisperer, the story of Philip Galt, who skirts the thin edges of danger, living his dual role. Philip Galt, as the Whisperer, has passed on the orders of his superiors in the syndicate to a man named Porter to kill John Bradbury and George Zimmerman. Somehow, Porter managed to get into the jail, kill Bradbury, and conceal both his identity and the murder weapon. Now Phil works to save Zimmerman, the man whose testimony the government needs to uncover higher-ups in the syndicate. Phil and Ellen approach the home of Mrs. Barwise.
Are you sure Lieutenant Denver said to go ahead with your questioning?
Ellen, how can you doubt me?
It's no effort at all.
Hello.
Yes. I'm Philip Galt, and I saw you...
At the police station. I'm poor at remembering names, but I never forget a figure. Come in, Mr. Galt.
And bring your mother with you.
Oh, excuse me. This is Miss Morris. Norris.
I came with you, remember?
Won't you come in?
No, thanks.
Delighted.
Mr. Gore, would you like an oatmeal cookie?
I'd love one.
And you, Mrs. Morris?
Miss Norris.
Oh, so sorry.
Did you bake them?
Of course.
When?
Why, this morning.
While you were in jail?
I was not in jail, Miss Morris. Oh, dear, would you excuse me?
That dame and oatmeal cookies go together like a minnow and a hungry shark.
Ellen.
Well, she's guilty. I can tell by her perfume.
Barwise, I'm Lieutenant Denvers. Man was killed this morning while you were at the jail.
And you wonder if I killed him. Is that why you came, Mr. Gore?
Well, you see,
Would you mind coming down to headquarters?
No, not at all. Mrs. Morris can ride back with you, Lieutenant, and I'll ride with Mr. Gore.
Now, just a minute,
And when they find me not guilty, you, Mr. Gore, may bring me back home and tell me how sorry you are.
You, Mr. Galt, may bring me back home and tell me how sorry you are. I got news for her. I already know how sorry you are.
You know, green becomes you, my dear.
How long does it take to test for gunpowder stains on her claws?
Oh, I apologize for this inconvenience.
Oh, please, Lieutenant, you were only doing your duty. Ready, Mr. Gore?
You mean she didn't do it?
No, Miss Norris.
No stains on her hands?
None.
Maybe she wore gloves.
No, I distinctly remember she didn't wear gloves.
You would.
Well, there's nothing more I can do. Ready, Mr. Gore?
Oh, yes. Ellen, I'll see you at your place later.
That was the understatement of the year.
Half an hour later, Philip Galt lets Mrs. Barwise out in front of her home, drives to a variety store, makes a purchase, and tucking it in his belt, stops in front of Ellen's apartment, then goes in.
Ellen.
Well, it certainly took you long enough to deliver that man-eating blonde.
Well, I hurried as fast as she'd let me.
Well, wipe the oatmeal cookie crumbs off your chin and tell me what she said.
Ellen, I won't stand for that kind of talk.
Huh?
The syndicate has found out about you.
Oh, you're joking.
They've ordered me to kill you.
Phil!
Get ready to die.
Put down that gun.
Goodbye, Ellen.
Oh, a cat pistol. Phil got out to throw something at you. I will throw something at you.
No! Hey!
I bet, Slant, but it was worth it. Now, what's this all about?
Holy smoke. If you can calm down for just a minute. At first, the idea was too fantastic, but now I don't know. You thought this gun was real.
Well, it looks exactly like a real one.
Well, if that's true, then a real one would look like a cat pistol. Especially if a 6-year-old child was wearing it in his holster.
That's fantastic.
Not if what I think is true is true. Operator, give me New York, circle 1798.
Have you completely lost your mind?
I'll know in a minute.
There's need for special liquidator. Situation demands that killer be a midget.
Phil, a midget?
It's a bum guess. They'd never heard of such a killer. That means they didn't send one here to dress like a 6-year-old and kill Bradbury and Zimmerman.
Phil, how in the world could Porter, or anyone for that matter, get into that jail, shoot Bradbury, and then get rid of the gun without a clue?
Ellen, unless we find the answer to that before tomorrow, the same thing will happen to Zimmerman.
But who's Porter?
Well, he can't be you, myself, Lieutenant Denvers, Mrs. Barwise, or Zimmerman.
But he could be one of those 3 men in the cells across from Zimmerman.
Even that seems impossible. They've probably been in jail several days, and Porter was free this morning because I talked to him.
Phil, there's one man we overlooked.
Overlooked?
Yes, Sergeant Oakes.
Yeah, you're right. Denvers sent him out at the same time he sent Mrs. Barwise and those kids.
Lieutenant Denvers.
Lieutenant, did you check Sergeant Oakes' gun?
Sergeant Oakes. Why, I've known him for 15
I know, but why not make the tests and be sure?
Galt, you're as crazy as a March hare. All right, I'll do it.
Thank you. I'm coming down to headquarters, Lieutenant. I want to be there when the report comes in.
But Phil, how could a police officer be Porter?
Remember, Ellen, I've never seen Porter. If Sergeant Oakes is in the employ of the syndicate, he could have taken the message and then, during the excitement of those kids breaking the window, could have killed Bradbury.
And no one would ever suspect a police officer of such a thing.
Well, we'll soon know. To you.
No, you.
Oh, what's wrong, Lieutenant?
Here, read this.
Results of paraffin test for parlor stain, Sergeant J.P. Oakes. Definite traces on right thumb and foot.
Oh, Phil.
Walt, I've never been hit this hard. I would have staked my life on that man.
What was his explanation?
That he got him on the pistol range.
Isn't that possible?
No, I couldn't take a chance, so I suspended him, put him under temporary detention, and sent his gun to ballistics for a check against the murder slug we recovered from Bradbury's cell.
Well, how soon will the report...
Yeah? You did? Proves it, huh? All right, thanks.
Tests prove he did it?
No. Happy to say they prove he did not.
Well, then who could have done it?
Until now, I've never believed in gremlins. But now, no, I'm not so sure.
Faced with a murder in which apparently none of those present could possibly have been guilty, Philip Galt decides to make further inquiries about the only logical outside suspect, Mrs. Barwise. Back in the 8th Elementary School District, he knocks on a familiar door.
Yeah?
I'm back with more questions about the Barwise family. There is a Mr. Barwise, isn't there?
Yeah. Such a happy man he is. Singing always he is.
Have you seen him today?
Yeah, only this morning I see.
About what time?
The 9:15 bus he caught. Why you not ask Mrs. Barwise?
Well, I tried to, but no one answered my knock.
Oh, yeah. Of course, now I remember. Another bunch of kids she takes to visit the jail.
When? When did she leave?
It makes almost an hour now.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, what happened to you? Go in scowling and come out in a merry mood.
I've been working on the railroad.
I prefer Gordon McRae.
Oh, Ellen, my dear, it all just fell into place. Now, if we hurry, I think we can deliver Lieutenant Denver's one murderer, caught, as I believe the expression is, red-handed.
While Phil and Ellen speed toward the jail, hoping to prevent the murder of George Zimmerman, Mrs. Barwise and Lieutenant Denvers are engaged in heated conversation.
For the last time, no, you cannot make another tour. Last time you went up there, a man was killed.
But you proved that I didn't do it, Lieutenant.
Well, I'm taking no chances. Now, you just stay here.
Oh.
Hello, Lieutenant. Mrs. Barwise.
Now what?
Are we having another tour?
Mrs. Barwise isn't.
What do you mean by that?
I'm holding her here.
What about the children?
I sent them on the tour with Sergeant Oakes.
How long ago?
Oh, 5-10 minutes.
Mrs. Barwise, do you mind if I look in your purse?
I certainly do.
Why bother, Galt? As long as she and the purse are here, they can't do any harm.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Barwise, but
Give me back that purse. It's none of your business.
Look.
A gun.
A gun? It's nothing but a cap pistol.
Were any of those prisoners across the corridor from Zimmerman admitted today?
Yeah, that happy drunk. We picked him up about 10 this morning. Oh, relax, Galt. There's nothing to worry about.
There's just one thing, Lieutenant. Unless we reach the 5th floor before those kids do, that happy drunk is going to kill George Zimmerman.
What?
Come on.
But where would he get a gun?
From his wife.
But no one's visited him.
His name is Barwise. That's his wife in your office.
Well, he said his name was Porter when we booked him. But she still hasn't been up there. There's no gun in his cell. That I know.
One will get you 20. He has one by the time we got there.
You mean he shot Bradbury?
Yes, and Zimmerman's next.
Hey, there's Porter at the cell door.
He has a gun. Porter! Porter, drop that gun.
I let him have it! Good shooting, Galt. Sergeant Oakes, get those kids out of here.
Wait. Line them up against the wall while we check on Zimmerman.
I'm all right. Salvar got in the way of his first shot.
Why keep the kids?
I'll show you.
They're all lined up, Lieutenant. More or less.
Good. Now, 6 cowboys in the group wearing their toy guns.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. This fella here has an empty holster.
Look, Galt, give it to me easy. I still don't believe it.
It's diabolically simple, Lieutenant. Barwise, or Porter, as he called himself, got picked up on a drunk charge, so he'd be put across from Bradbury and Zimmerman. His wife brought the kids, and during the tour, removed a toy gun from this little fellow's holster and substituted a real one. It was so obvious, no one would think of checking each kid's holsters.
And that's why we found a cap pistol in her handbag?
Yes. Remember, Barwise, or Porter, knows all these kids. He called the youngster over to his cell. Then Mrs. Barwise broke the window, centering everyone's attention on that. Like the rest of us, the youngster turned to look. Barwise killed Bradbury, slipped the gun back into the holster, and when you drove the kids out of the tier, there went your murder gun.
But, Galt, wouldn't the kid notice something?
Not necessarily, Lieutenant. The gun has a silencer. And remember, to a 6-year-old, all real guns are toys, and all toy guns are real. how they did it, Ellen.
It took clever people to think up such a plot.
Now, this syndicate pays well for brains. But now Zimmerman will testify, and one more link of the syndicate will be exposed. And that's good, too. For if you break enough small links, someday the entire chain becomes useless.
All of which leaves me consumed with hunger. You owe me food.
Well, as soon as I report to the syndicate, you shall have it. Oatmeal cookies.
But not baked by Mrs. Barwise. Where she's going, they'd scorch.
Central City reporting. Porter bungled job and was killed. Impossible to prevent Zimmerman's testimony. For new instructions, I will call Chicago at midnight. The Whisperer.
The Whisperer is based upon stories and characters created by Stetson Humphrey. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Carlton Young is starred as the Whisperer. Betty Moran is Ellen. Others in the cast were Betty Lou Gerson, Paul Frees, Julius Kraulbein, Dan Riss, and Bob Anderson. The Whisperer was written, produced, and directed by Bill Karn. Original music by Johnny Duffy. Your announcer has been Don Rickles. Next week, listen to another exciting adventure with... Flood victims in Kansas, Missouri, Oklahoma, and Illinois need your help. The President of the United States has asked us, the American people, to contribute $5 million through our local chapters of the American Red Cross for the relief of these citizens' needs are staggering. The job of the Red Cross is going to take a lot of money, more than the Red Cross can provide from its present resources. You can do your part by contributing generously to the Flood Relief Fund through your local Red Cross chapter. Don't wait, do it now. This is NBC, the national broadcasting company.
Presenting The Whisperer, starring Carlton Young. The Whisperer, a brilliant man who, losing his voice in an accident which crushed his vocal cords, worked his way deep within the crime syndicate to help destroy it from within. To the underworld, his familiar rattling hiss is the voice of authority, to be obeyed without question. Then a miracle of surgery performed by Dr. Benjamin Lee restored his natural voice, enabling him to resume his real identity. Now, as Philip Galt, brilliant young attorney, he skirts the thin edges of death, living his dual role. For as the Whisperer, he sets in motion the forces of the syndicate in Central City. Then, as Philip Galt, uses his knowledge to fight the organized network of crime which seeks to control the fate of millions in cities and towns across the nation. The only person besides Dr. Lee who knows the true identity of the Whisperer is the doctor's nurse, Ellen Norris. Now, in the oak-paneled office of Philip Galt, counselor at law, she watches him at the telephone, speaking in the voice of the Whisperer as he talks with his superiors of the syndicate in New York.
Hello, New York. Instructions passed on to Mason. Will report progress.
Is that all?
All of what, Ellen?
That voice for tonight. You know what it sounds like?
Poor guy with an affliction who walked into your office and asked for help.
And God help. And it's not exactly my office. Dr. Lee likes to think it's his. I just worked there. But they didn't restore your voice so you could go on talking in that horrible whisper.
Oh, Ellen, we're not going into that again.
We are, if you've got more of this syndicate business to take care of tonight.
Sweetheart, tonight,
Yes?
I've got a chore for you.
Oh, goody.
No, I'm serious.
Far away.
It requires a delicate touch.
Mine's like a bird.
A buzzard?
Still gone.
Okay, listen. There's a newspaper reporter, Farrell, Tommy Farrell, a sharp boy, and he's been taking a dim view of the syndicate's activities in this town and broadcasting his opinion in his newspaper.
Good for him.
Yes, except that now he's in real trouble.
The syndicate's after him, and you've got to save him. Now that you've put the finger on him.
We've got to save him.
Where do I fit in?
Well, I know that Mason is supposed to shoot Farrell at the Club 17. That would mean that Farrell's going to be there.
Club 17, the gambling club.
Uh-huh. Unfortunately, being only one thread of the syndicate, I don't know what the other threads are or how they're working. For instance, I don't know what time the shooting's going to take place, how the syndicate knows Farrell's going to be there, or what this Mason, whom I spoke to, looks like.
Well, a lot of things you don't know.
That's where you come in, Ellen. Across the street from the Bulletin is a cafe called Bluebell. The newspaper boys congregate there for their beer and Skittles.
What is Skittles?
And the slightest idea. Anyway, the delicate touch I've been talking about is whether you can take care of Tommy Farrell.
Oh, buddy.
Make like a siren. Try to keep him from going to the Club 17 tonight.
Well, it might be interesting. Young?
I don't know.
Does he have a sense of humor?
Definitely. Some very clever cracks about the syndicate in his newspaper articles.
Well, what are you going to do in the meantime?
Snoop around, try to find out who Mason is, and get in his hair in case you don't succeed in charming Farrell away.
Oh, sounds like a challenge, and I accept. No holds barred.
Now, wait a minute. You... Hello?
Hello?
Why, yes, Lieutenant Denver.
There's a guy down here I'd like you to see. Fellow by the name of Euban.
Don't know any Euban, Lieutenant. Especially any Euban in trouble with homicide.
Not homicide, it's fight. Euban owns and operates the Club 17.
Club 7. Oh, that's very interesting, Lieutenant.
I just happen to be around, and Euban doesn't have an attorney. Of course, if you're not interested.
Business, Lieutenant? Of course I'm interested. What's the charge against Euban?
Running and operating a gambling casino. What else?
I'll be right down. Well, what does that mean?
What does what mean?
Well, why did the police pick this particular time to book the owner of the Club 17? That's where the shooting's supposed to take place. Something's cooking, Ellen.
Well, before it gets to a boil, I'm off to intercept reporter Tommy Farrell. He sounds very romantic.
Now, just stick to the necessities, Ellen. Don't take this job too much to heart. Mr. Euban?
Yes. Who are you?
Your attorney.
I don't have an attorney, and I don't want one.
A man in your position without legal representation?
I fired him. I got tired of taking these routes from the police.
I've already set the machinery in motion to get you out.
Says who? What right?
You don't want out?
You catch on quickly. Now you can stop that machinery you were talking about.
I think I catch on to something else, too.
Huh?
You arranged to have yourself picked up.
What?
You want to be in jail tonight, so you won't possibly be connected with something that's going to happen in your club tonight.
You're a smart lad.
Not so smart. Even the cops could figure that out. Here you are in jail, and you don't want to get out. What other reason could there be? Couldn't be an alibi, could it?
You're a pretty clever sizer ghost, but I play this my way. I'm staying put.
Okay, Euban. But you might find out that your way will be mighty painful.
Oh, can I see a minute?
As soon as I make a quick phone call, Lieutenant.
I suppose, as usual, you want privacy. Use that phone booth over there.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Operator, New York City, circle 1879.
Circle 1879.
Central City.
Go ahead, Central City.
Euban had himself put in jail so that he won't be at his club for tonight's little party.
He did?
An obvious attempt at an alibi. It looked at police off. We knew what was coming. Bad reverberations for the syndicate.
Right. We'll take care of it. You'll be at the club as usual tonight.
Good. I'll check with you after midnight.
Galt. You, spend a lot of time in phone booths.
I'm developing telephone here, Lieutenant. Now, tell me why you called me for this little job.
Oh, I like the way you operate, Galt.
Uh-huh. And I like you, too, Lieutenant. How come you've forsaken homicide for the Vice Squad?
Extracurricular work. Boys in the detail are a little rushed.
Yeah. Why'd you want Euban released?
Oh, did I want him released?
A raid tonight? You want to catch him there, is that it?
A raid? Now, how could you think a thing like that?
Okay, Lieutenant. All I want to know is why you picked Club 17 tonight. Who made the complaint?
You got the best of me, Galt.
And why are you so interested in vice and gangster detail stuff?
You tell me why.
Because you smell homicide, Lieutenant. And you smell homicide whenever the syndicate is involved.
Oh?
Is Euban part of the syndicate?
I wish I knew.
But you suspect he is. And that's why you called me? Because lately you've been spotting me at some of the syndicate's finaglings?
Probably just a coincidence, Galt.
Uh-huh. Well, maybe I'll see you later on tonight at Club 17.
Oh, why don't you stay a while and chat?
I'd love to, Lieutenant. But right now I'm on my way to see a lady about a reporter.
In the meantime, Ellen Norris enters the smoke-filled Bluebell Cafe to fulfill the mission assigned her by Philip Galt, alias the Whisperer. A mission designed to keep Thomas Farrell from going to the Club 17, where a killer waits for him.
What'll it be, lady?
Not beer, please. A tall one. Oh, and some Skittles, please.
Huh? Skittles?
Please. I've always wanted to find out what they were.
I don't know. Hey, mister, you know what's a Skittle?
Skittles?
Yeah.
Oh, that's an interesting question. I've used the phrase myself, beer and Skittles. Maybe it's some kind of beef jerky.
Tall beer. Very tall.
Oh, thank you. Keep the change.
What? Well, what do you know?
Shouldn't have done that.
What? They shouldn't have done what?
Give him that dime. We'll spoil him. You leave it on the counter and keep looking at it soulfully while he serves the rest of us poor newspapermen.
Oh, newspapermen? Oh. Do you know, T. Farrell?
Oh, I grew up with him.
Really? I've been reading his articles in the Bulletin. I think he's wonderful.
So do I. Well, let's not get maudlin about this. I'm T. Farrell.
Oh.
Let's sit down and get away from this hoi polloi, huh?
Hoi polloi?
Yeah, it's kind of people you shouldn't associate with. In this case, other reporters or the men. Oh, here, this is fine. Hey, tell me, what are you doing in this bar?
Having a beer. You're not old.
Oh, not yet.
And you're rather distinguished looking. Those gray hairs around your temples. They're very attractive.
Those are typewriter hairs. I get them with my fingers poised over a typewriter trying to dream up the perfect word. Yeah, sometimes I sit like that for hours. You have to shake me to get me awake.
But now you're all through for the day.
Until later.
Oh?
Duty.
Oh.
If the law wasn't going to be mixed up in it, I'd ask you to come along.
Oh, I wasn't thinking anything like that. I thought maybe you'd like to come on a party. I'm going to.
There, you see, that's what happens to me every time. Duty, duty. Where is this party? I'll make it later.
Oh, no, it's all right. Some other time.
No, wait. I got an idea. One of the boys will take you. I'll join in later. I got to be somewhere about 11, but it shouldn't take more than 3/4 of an hour.
No, some other time. It's all right.
Oh, you're disappointed.
No.
Look, sweetheart, I haven't had a stroke of luck like this since a little Belgian gal I met in the Battle of the Bulge.
Well, if any old appointment makes that much difference, it's quite all right, Mr. Bell.
Well, how about having another beer and waiting for me right here, huh?
Anybody here know what Skittles are?
Uh-oh. What is this, sweetie?
I don't know.
Quite a line to come in on. Skittles.
Oh, hello there. I'm connected with the Encyclopedia Britannica, and we're tracing the derivation.
What's your angle, Sonny? You know this young lady?
I just want to know what Skittles are.
Looks like too much of a coincidence. Don't crowd, Sonny. I don't like the question. I don't like the setup here, and I don't like you.
Hey, out of my way, Sonny. Wait a minute.
Oh, he's going away. He's going to Club 17.
Yes, Ellen. And now that he's suspicious, we won't be able to stop him.
So?
So we go out to Club 17, and unless we do better there than we did here, Farrell is going to get murdered.
You are listening to The Whisperer, the story of Philip Galt, the man who walks the thin edge of death, living a double identity. It's the Silver Jubilee on NBC. 25 years ago this year, the National Broadcasting Company was founded. It was during this same period that an era of jazz, mahjong, and the Lucky Lindy flourished. You'll step into the world of the Roaring Twenties every Wednesday evening if you'll tune for Pete Kelly's Blues on this station. Pete Kelly's Blues. It's about the big music and the big trouble and the big roar of the 20s. Pete Kelly's Blues, Wednesday. Philip Galt, known to the underworld as the Whisperer, has set in motion the syndicate's plan to kill Thomas Farrell, newspaper reporter who's been uncovering some of the syndicate's activities. Then, in his real identity as Philip Galt's counselor at law, he sent Ellen Norris to keep Farrell from going to the Club 17. But Farrell became suspicious and headed for the club, where a killer waits for him. Phil and Ellen follow in Phil's car, hoping they will reach the gambling club in time to prevent his death.
I'll have to get this motor checked. I can't seem to get any speed out of it at all.
You're doing 70 now.
Phil has quite a head start on it. We could get there too late.
What happened downtown with Lieutenant Denby?
Euban, the owner of Club 17, had himself rousted this evening.
Had himself? You mean deliberately?
That's what I mean. Evidently, he knows about the setup for Tommy Farrell, and he wanted to make sure he wasn't around when it happened. A perfect alibi for him would have been if he was in jail.
Oh.
I pointed out to him how illogical that was. He was in jail of his own choosing, and it showed complicity with what was going to happen.
So you got him out?
He still wouldn't leave, Ellen. I had to do it through the syndicate.
Now what?
I wish I knew. We get to the Club 17 as fast as we can.
His fellow Mason will be there waiting to kill Farrell.
Yes?
And you don't know Mason?
Only his voice.
The way this syndicate works. One finger doesn't know what the other finger is doing, let alone a hand.
It's tough.
And it's tougher on you and on me. Well, you'll get caught, Phil. You can take chances only so many times, and then the law of averages runs out.
Ellen.
All right, I'm not going into that again. We're going up to the Club 17 to stop a murder. We don't know who the murderer is or how he'll try to do his murdering. Should be simple.
A couple of things I don't understand about this.
If somebody wants to kill somebody else, the chances are 10,000 in 10,001 is going to do it. You can't stop him.
We can try. I'll be quiet a moment and listen.
Okay.
Ellen, why'd Lieutenant Denver want me to get Euban out of jail?
Maybe he likes to keep his jails clean.
And what takes Farrell up to Club 17 this evening?
Could be he's after stories. He is a reporter, you know.
Sure. But what story?
I don't know.
Maybe it's connected with Lieutenant Denver. Maybe. I got it.
Well?
Have you any objections to getting caught in a raid?
It depends on what kind of raid.
On a gambling club. Cops swarming all over the place. Pistols out. A lot of excitement. Maybe a gun goes
and
off.
Tommy Farrell gets the bullet. You think Denver knows the syndicate is mixed up in this?
I'm sure of it. That's why he's getting involved in it, even though it isn't homicide business.
And about Tommy Farrell being there. He must have been tipped off to be a raid.
Uh-huh. By some member of the syndicate. To get him there and have him killed in the commotion. The poor guy doesn't have any idea what he's walking into.
The Whisperer has his function. Euban has another function. The police are patsies playing the part.
And Mason, the killer, only knows one thing. That Tommy Farrell is to be killed. Neat. Tied up in bows. Mason takes his shot, gets out of the excitement, leaves town, and who could ever pin Farrell's murder on any part of the syndicate?
Oh, why do we mess with it? Why do we...
To save a nice guy's life, Ellen. That a good enough reason?
Yes. That's a good enough reason.
Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Place your bets. Place your bets, ladies and
I don't see Farrell anywhere, Phil.
Place your bets.
This is certainly booming from this year.
Uh-huh. Here he comes.
Hello, Counselor.
Hello, Euban. Ellen, this is Mr. Euban. Miss Norris.
The way the counselor talked, I thought he was all business. It's a pleasure.
Your place here is very quiet.
Just a little thing.
Will you excuse me? I think I see a friend of mine.
Of course.
Give him my regards, Ellen.
I will.
Maybe that was good advice that you were trying to give me.
Glad to see you took it.
Maybe I can give you some in return. That's a reporter your girl's going to see.
Farrell?
Uh-huh. Take her away from him, Ghost.
I think he's trying to take her away from me.
I ain't kidding. You're a smart shyster. If you like the girl, keep her away.
Any special reason?
I hear things.
About Farrell?
Yes, about Farrell. The kind of things he's writing in his paper. Certain people don't like him, and it ain't healthy to be near him.
Certain people? The syndicate?
I didn't say nothing about no syndicate.
That's what he's writing about.
Yes. Well, I ain't well read. All the reading I do is the names of horses and what the round robin figures out.
Thanks for the tip about Sal. I'll see what I can do about it.
Sister, I'm not as young as I'd like to be anymore. I can spot a plant at... Oh. You again.
Relax.
I'm relaxed. Hey, what's your line?
Maybe I've got a tip for you, Phil.
I don't know where you fit in, and I just as soon never find out. Take your charming Skipples along with you.
Investigating the syndicate, aren't you?
So?
Euban's part of it.
Is he?
This is his place. Euban knows there's going to be a raid here tonight.
How do you know?
All I had to know was that he had himself rousted. He didn't want to be here when the raid was on.
Smart guy, Euban.
Not so smart. He isn't worried about the raid. He's worried about what's going to happen during the raid.
Yeah, and just what's going to happen during the raid.
Who tipped you about it, Sal?
What are you getting at?
The setup.
What setup?
Use your head, Sal. This is all for you. Everything. The raid, Euban not wanting to be here, you're being tipped so you will be here.
You trying to tell me...
You're their target for tonight, Sal. That's why I tried to keep you from coming here.
How do you know so much about it?
I'm a lawyer. I ran across it.
Hey,
here it comes. Careful.
All right, everybody. This is a pin. Let's take it nice and easy and keep it orderly. Hey!
What happened to the lights, Phil?
Duck, get down, Phil. You all right, Ellen?
Yes. Tommy?
Okay. Both of you, stay where you are and stay on the floor.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Euban's office. The man who shot that gun ducked in there.
The Whisperer. What are you doing here?
You missed Pharaoh.
Yeah, I know. I won't the second time.
See that you don't. Stay here. I'll send him in.
Okay.
Get the lights on in a minute, folks. Everybody just stay where you are. There won't be any more shooting. Take it easy.
Oh!
Ellen?
Yes?
I thought I told
I
you
wanted to find out what's going on.
Mason, the guy who shot at Pharaoh, is in the office. I'm going to get Lieutenant Denver to smoke him out with tear gas.
Oh?
Yes, Euban?
Doc.
Over here.
Out of my way, Counselor. I got people protecting my office.
There's somebody in there. Don't go in.
Out of my way, I said. Wait,
I told Euban not to go in there.
But the other shot. It sounded like a different gun, Phil.
Okay, Harrison, get these lights on. I said everybody stay wet. That's better.
Thank goodness. The lights are on.
Whoever took that stack of chips in front of the blackjack dealer better put them back now.
Dog, what were those shots? Come and see for yourself, Lieutenant. Huh? Oh, Euban. He's still alive.
Harrison, get an ambulance.
Take a look over there, Lieutenant. Huh?
Who's he?
I don't know. I never saw him before in my life. But he's the guy who started the shooting, and I wanted him to stay in there so you could pick him up. Then Euban came barging in.
Yeah.
Where did Harrison put in that call?
Hey, Gold. Looks like I owe you and the lady an apology.
Oh, Phil.
Yeah. Sorry about my suspicion. Looks like I was wrong about you.
Forget it.
Anytime I can be of any help.
I may take you up on that.
Maybe both of us will take you up on it, Tommy. Every time we get through one of these, it's as though I've just had a terrible weight lifted off my shoulders.
That's nice and neat when they kill each other off.
Both of them dead?
Uh-huh. Euban died before they could get him into the ambulance. 2 less in the syndicate.
What are we stopping at your place for?
Just to have the Whisperer make a report. And then?
Then?
There are several questions I want to ask you.
Oh, personal.
Extremely. For instance, just how well did you get to know Tommy Farrell?
Why, Phil, you're...
Jealous, uh-huh. I noticed one startling thing. When that shot rang out in the dark,
What?
you called him Tommy. Not Mr. Fell, not even just Fell, but Tommy.
Did I?
Yes.
Well, I'll confess. He finally broke down and made something very clear to me. And I couldn't help but be overwhelmed by it.
What?
He told me what Skittles are.
Oh. Well, what are they?
9-pins, darling. Beer and Skittles means beer and a game of 9-pins. But nowadays we've just shortened the meaning to enjoyment. Have some beer and Skittles with me?
It'll be my pleasure. Just as soon as I call the syndicate.
is based upon stories and characters created by Stetson Humphrey. Any similarity to persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Carlton Young is starred as the Whisperer. Betty Moran is Ellen. Others in the cast were Paul Frees, Julius Kralbein, Jack Moyles, Frank Gerstle, and Jan Arvan. Script was by Jonathan Twice. Original music by Johnny Duffy, and the entire production was directed by Bill Carnes. Next week, listen to another exciting adventure with It's the Silver Jubilee on NBC. There's more top adventure for you later today on NBC when Mr. Moto takes you on another adventure. Join Mr. Moto in this adventure through the ancient, shadow-filled corridors of the catacombs of Rome. And remember, genial Phil Baker asks you to try for the $64 question later tonight. It's Mr. Moto and the $64 question, both tonight on this NBC.